It is in your head. On what?
Whoa. These are screwed up.
No, it's on there. On the YouTube. I just named it that. Well, you have to put something in there. Then I can go and change it up. I'll just put that in there for now.
I can't hear on my right here.
Huh? Plug in another port. Just don't unplug the laptop. Don't unplug the laptop.
You really trust me with that?
Don't unplug the other big cord.
Which one's the laptop?
Jesus Christ. Just take the cord from your headphones.
Plug it in there.
Troubleshoot. Take the cord all the way back to the entry.
Okay, I can hear.
All right. And we're streaming. The stream is going.
Yes.
Everything's up and running.
Yep.
Everything sound good in the Mixler room. Could probably use
Wait, where's the chat?
a little lump.
Again?
Jesus Christ!
You never showed me.
Hit it.
Hit it.
Yeah, we're up there.
There we go.
Talk to you, Mike.
Check. 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 Check.
All right.
Happy Tuesday, Matt.
That's a bad hum. Oh, and I meant to order that damn cord this week. I forgot to. I forgot to. Order a cord. God damn it. Ah. All right. I want to stop this there. Okay. All right. We can do this. Are we ready? Are you ready over there?
Yes, I am.
You sound weird through that thing.
I know.
Take it off.
No,
Why? You won't be shocked.
I don't like getting shocked.
These aren't cheap.
Did I sound different last week?
A little bit.
I sound fine.
Here, hold on. Keep talking. I'll make it work.
Don't we have another one somewhere?
Keep talking.
Another
Go.
one.
No, talk normal through it.
You don't.
No!
Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello,
All right.
hello.
See, I got an EQ
hello,
over here.
hello,
I can play with this
hello,
stuff.
hello.
All right, let's do this. Here we go.
This episode of the Jerry Jonestown Massacre is brought to you by
Guy's Note.
You ready? We got in the queue? This is some serious business right here.
This program contains graphic material, including offensive language. Viewer discretion is advised.
For years, whenever an African-American character, hero, or villain was introduced, usually by white artists and writers, they got slapped with racist names that singled them out as Negroes. My book, White Hating Coon, don't have none of that bullshit. The hero's name is Maliqua, and he's a descendant from the black tribe that established the first society on the planet, while you European motherfuckers were still hiding in caves and shit, all terrified of the sun. He's a strong role model that a young black reader can look up to. Because I'm here to tell you, the chickens is coming home to roost, y'all. Black man's no longer going to play the minstrel in the medium of comics and sci-fi fantasy. We keeping it real. And we going to get respect by any means necessary.
Come on. That's a bunch of horse shit. Endo Calrissian was a black guy, you know. He got to fly the Millennium Falcon. What's the matter with you?
Who said that?
I did. Lando Calrissian is a positive role model in the realm of science fiction fantasy.
Fuck Lando Calrissian, Uncle Tom, nigga. Always some white boy gotta invoke the Holy Trilogy. Bust this. Those movies are about how the white man keeps the brother man down, even in a galaxy far, far away. Check this shit. You got cracker farm boy Luke Skywalker, Nazi poster boy, blonde hair, blue eyes. And then you got Darth Vader, the blackest brother in the galaxy, Nubian god.
What's a Nubian?
Shut the fuck up. Vader, he's a spiritual brother, you know, down with the Force and all that good shit. Then there's Cracker, Skywalker. Gets his hands on a lightsaber, and the boy decides he's gonna run the fucking universe. Gets a whole clan of whites together. And they gonna bust up Vader's hood, the Death Star. Now what the fuck do you call that?
Intergalactic Civil War?
Gentrification! They gonna drive out the black element to make the galaxy quote unquote safe for white folks. And Jedi's the most insulting installment because Vader's beautiful black visage is sullied when he pulls off his mask to reveal a feeble, crusty old white man. They trying to tell us that deep inside we all wants to be white.
Well, isn't that true?
Live from the Temple of High, it's the Jerry Jonestown Massacre!
Show number 238. It is November 28th, 2017, in the year of the cock.
Hey,
We are back. It's the Jerry Jonestown Massacre,
like cock-a-doodle-doo.
and this freaking plug is going to make me insane by the time the night's over.
Hee hee, I see you. Which one?
Whichever cock you want it to be. You hear all that?
I do hear all
racket? All that racket?
I just thought it was a mountain of smoke
It normally is. But
invading into your computer.
like,
Oh no. Oh no.
if Mountain of Smoke has a short in their cord, would they know?
I don't know.
So you sound all spacey and weird.
Is that better?
Oh my
Okay.
God, listen to that umph. Now you've got body and soul.
Now I get shocked.
Now you sound like a Venus flytrap.
You know what I noticed I do since we've been doing the video?
What's that?
By the way, you can check us out on YouTube if you'd like to. We stream the show live
Yes,
and we post it in our...
Yeah, you can watch us live, or you can watch it later, or you can watch it now, or you can watch it
whatever
then.
the fuck you want to.
Whatever you want to.
We don't even fucking care if you watch it.
We don't care. It's just there for your own enjoyment.
I get
and
panic.
edification.
I get panic. You know how you get panic order
I do.
when it's time for you to order at the table, or
Yeah.
when we're out to eat?
Or, as
He-
we found out this
he
weekend,
panic orders.
when you need to poop.
He panic orders.
I don't poop in public. That's weird.
That's another story. But anyway, I get panic sit down ready for the show. Whenever we're starting the show, I panic sit. And I try to find the most comfortable place to sit. I wonder if radio people do this. I try to find the most comfortable.
You worked in radio.
I know, but this sounds like something that could just be in my head and not... Like, I don't want to tell people about this, except...
I think if you go to the
Y'all?
if you go to Full Sail or the Columbia School of Broadcasting, that's what they teach you.
How to avoid panic sit.
How to avoid panic sit.
Well, here's what happened. I'll sit down.
Before
Here's what
on
I'll do. I'll sit down like this and like get all chill, get in the mood and stuff. Everything's good, and I'm like,
And then you'll be like, man, this camera's right on my erection.
yeah. Or I can't sit like this the whole time. This hurts the back of my neck. Like I'll feel a little pain or something.
You start
and I'm
feeling
like,
it.
oh Jesus. So I get back up, and then I'm like, okay, get in the ready set position, and make sure everything's good. I probably pick my nose once or twice on my butt, and then get ready. And then I'm like, well, now I feel like a retard because I'm all like, do re mi fa sol la ti do.
You're all proper.
Yes, I am.
Prim and proper.
Yeah. And
Maybe
then-
we should
and
get.
then about that time you're doing show number.
And you're like, why do I got to be all prim and proper?
Yeah, and then, it's just panic. It's panic. I have anxiety now. Pre-show anxiety.
You know what we ought to do is get those bouncing balls that people are using now.
The ergonomic. Oh, are you,
Where you just sit
the
there?
ones that you work out on?
I think they are. I think
It's the
they're
same thing, isn't it?
And you just sit there and do
Yeah.
the shows. You bounce around, and it's supposed to keep you moving. And the
Or
whole time,
Varidesk.
the whole time you're sitting there, it's supposed to like you're working on your balance,
Yeah.
in the back of your head, and
It's supposed to align your spine, which makes you think clear. You buy that shit?
I don't know. But what'll happen is we'll have some of our friends in here. They'll light up. The room will become
What do you light up like the
lights.
like the lights?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it'll become like the smoke TARDIS in here, and we'll fall off the damn ball
Yeah.
because we're drinking, and there's whiskey, and there's smoke
There could be an
A
injury
mountain of
for
smoke.
sure. Yeah. To come
So-
full circle.
to come full circle. Hey, we're going to take a page out of our friends from the show Casually Lit this week. We have a bunch of beers. And the story behind this is we have a local now close to us, Total Wine, open. And I went up there to check it out. And instead of buying a bunch of 6-packs, I bought a bunch of singles of just crazy beers that I figured we could go through this show. So we're kicking it off here.
So I have to drink my beer. That means I have to drink
Pinky
beer
out.
with pinky out.
Way pinky out. I'm starting it off with Boulevard's.
Pour it on me.
This is Boulevard's Rattler, and it's a cranberry orange Rattler. It's like
Very festive.
It's like I like the Stiegel Rattler, and also like the
The Velociraptor?
Velociraptor,
Velociraptor.
and, the German one that I fell in love with.
The Erectoraptor?
New Year's and everything. Schaffelhofer.
Oh, yeah.
That thing's
Schaffelhofer,
great.
yeah.
So this is supposed to be an American version, but with cranberry and
Schaffelhofer.
orange.
That was the one that James told us about, wasn't it?
He told us about the Stiegel,
Stiegel.
the Rattler. So what do you think of this? It's very
I like it. Kind of tart. Very good for festivities if you have them during the holidays
very
planned.
tart.
Very tart.
This is so
Help
good.
the spirits
It
come
has
up.
a hint. Oh, wait. You're supposed to play the intro before we do all this. Go ahead. Fire it up.
Shit. Which one?
Do you know which one?
Yeah, I don't remember.
The beer one.
I know.
We haven't played it in years. Adderall.
With port and barrel.
Hot that
Well,
shit down.
folks,
No, just
we
wait.
have a beer
Sounds great. Sounds
called-
great.
It's an Imperial Black IPA.
There's Will.
Hemp seed in it.
It's pretty hoppy.
This is a neutral beer. It's not sour.
Behind me?
It's not sweet. It's dry.
Chocolatey dark malts aligned.
There's
with
Will
an
again.
strong-
Of course, my taste buds are dead.
They'll be like, please never drink our beer on air again.
It's a 5.6.
I remember that guy.
Dry.
With all the whiskey.
There's
Okay,
Stubb.
fucking turn it
Okay, so we
off.
got a beer here called.
How long is
Stubb.
it? With the first,
IPA,
that's why
so, I
we
mean, it's
never
gonna have
played
hops.
it.
Because it was
IBU is
long as shit.
That's why we
one
killed the
of
segment.
very
It's because we didn't
Is
want to
this
hear
the-
this shit.
The load of hops.
We did kill a segment because it was too long. The
Astronomical amount
intro
of
was too long.
hops.
Yeah.
That goat's man.
That's all we wanted was that.
Was the chick.
Yeah. That's all we wanted.
So yes, we're having the Rattler from Boulevard, and it's got some hints of cranberry
I like it. I like
and
it.
a little bit. It is festive.
Oh, we're starting over.
Oh no,
No, we're
we're
gonna
done.
start over.
But we're going to be going through beers through this show, so kind of like they do over there at Casually Lit, which is a fine program. I suggest
This is a fine
you
program.
can check it out. They have fun over there. They have lots of beer.
I wonder what he's feeling right now about the old,
The Giants.
Eli Manning.
Oh, it's Eli getting benched.
Yeah.
Is that the news that came down?
Yeah. Well, no,
Oh.
he did get benched. They
Oh, he
put
is?
Geno Smith in, I think.
Oh, okay.
That's why we need Tyree.
We need to ask him. We need to call him up right now. And see.
Tyree, what you feeling? Talk about two frustrated teams. We should not do a show with that show right now.
Yeah.
It gets ugly quick.
Real
Fuck you.
ugly.
Our team's more screwed. No,
Ours is more fucked up.
Yeah. It'd just be a big pity party.
Yeah. We could just cry on each other's crotches, laps.
Yeah.
Lay our heads in each other's laps and gently pet our manes.
Yeah. Man. Well, speak for yourself. You stubbles.
So Thanksgiving was this past
wait,
week.
Wait. Oh, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, because what I was going to say is, what'd you think of that fucking Thanksgiving game? Speaking of bitter football teams.
So I took Seth with me this time.
Yeah.
For Thanksgiving. And he was my assistant.
That would have been a perfect place to play the Seth drop.
Yeah, that would have been great. I took Seth with me, and I asked him.
Seth! Get me a tissue.
Was that at the stadium?
I did. That was at the stadium. You can hear the echo. He was my assistant, so he brought me a bunch of tissues. Just repeatedly yell it out. No, what was funny was it's really hard to do my job when the team is shit.
Yeah.
And when the girls aren't getting into it, and they just kind of look at each other and just kind of
yeah. I think the last game they won was the one I went to.
It was. Maybe you cursed it.
Yeah, but the thing is, usually when I go to sporting events, the team loses. Or if I turn it on to whatever the team I'm following, they always start losing as soon. I do have a sports curse. It's one of my superpowers.
Should have saved you for the last game. Well, then if they got in the playoffs, that would suck.
But I think maybe you're right. Maybe me
map this out better.
Like my whole presence there, and then the fact that I got into the locker room and like walked around freely, like upset the Dallas Cowboy gods.
Well,
they're pissed at me now.
Your favorite coach was out there again, tossing passes before the game with the boys.
With the team, with his team.
Yeah, with his team. He was out there throwing, going, if y'all needed me in there, if something happened to Dak, I could step right in.
Is he talking strategery?
He was throwing passes to Miles Austin.
Someone that's not on the team anymore, except as a coach.
Yeah.
Like, is he a trainer or something?
Yeah, I think so. And it's very odd. And Seth and I just stood there looking at that going,
So you're about to play on national TV. We're quickly losing any chance of getting in the playoffs. You don't have your star running back.
And you're out there being
one
of the boys.
You're out there shooting the shit with a has-been.
Yeah.
That got overpaid. That had one good season and all of a sudden got treated like he was a
king.
A king. Fucked one of the Kardashians and then decided he was like the mayor of Dallas. Self-appointed himself.
Is he an original? Is he an OG?
I don't know.
Okay. My original Kardashian banger.
Okay, he might be. But how'd that make you feel, man? Were you like, there's my coach doing what he needs to be doing?
I was like, this is the dumbest shit ever. I'm just one of the boys out here having fun, mixing in with them. And I'm tired of when they're fucking up on the field, him giving them low high fives as all the team runs off and golf clapping them.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw like 16 tweets. Everybody thought they were original. I don't know if they were seeing the ones or what and just making them their own. Man, if Jason Garrett walked in and his wife was getting banged by some other man, he'd probably just sit there and clap.
So what's our GoFundMe up to for the cartel snipers?
I chickened out.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
God damn it!
I chickened out, man.
Can we go to...
I was like, there's somehow they're going to tie this to me.
They're going to trace it all back?
Can
we go to change.org right now and put in a petition for Congress to change out the player or the coach?
Man, yeah. That'd probably be better than me doing the
think we could
petition.
Get 10,000
The GoFundMe for the
signatures,
drug cartel is probably not such a well thought out idea.
It may actually.
I think I was under the influence of hemp when I made that decision.
Oh, and you've cleaned up your life for Jesus now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, as you could tell.
As I could tell on Saturday night. So, or Friday night.
Anyway.
So, yeah, the game was bad, and about midway through the third quarter, my phone vibrates, and it's Seth. He's like, I'm ready to go. I can't leave yet.
Like, this team sucks. I'm ready to go.
I got to try to keep working. I mean, it got so bad that he just started roaming around trying to see what he could get into.
Was there any Cowboy fans left after the second quarter? Like, did everybody was like, fuck this?
Midway through the third is the emptiest I've seen the stadium this year.
Yeah, and they quit.
That's been the emptiest I've seen it in the last few years.
they're giving the full on bird.
Yeah, they
I
just
feel
gave up.
bad for Dak. He's a badass, and he.
Is it
I'm
that
just
or the tryptophan kicked in?
That might have been, but still, you got to play. Got phases of the game to get to. You got to kick. You got to get through the tryptophan, guys.
You got to play a full 60 minutes.
Full 60 minutes.
Full 60 minutes. So anyway, after that, that game was I went Black Friday shopping. Did you do any of that crap? Do you do any of that?
Nope, I used to, but
You don't.
the one time
worship
I got burned.
the pagan gods of commerce.
No, the one time I told you the story. I got burned. I woke up, drove all over the place at like 6 in the morning.
This is
and
when
bought a TV, and then later that day went to go get like chili or dog food or something with my mom.
Shit yourself?
No, no, they had the item that I went there and had to sit in line and go through all this rigmarole to get. They had a whole like 50 cases of them. It was a TV, and they had like shit tons of them. So I did not need to be there at 6 a.m. in the morning or 4 or 5, whatever time. Like it was a plan. I got fucking duped. Walmart duped me. Those damn smart Walmartians.
Well, you know, the last few weeks we've been talking about how people have started their Black Friday sales way early.
Yeah.
This year made it easy because
Yeah.
after the game, I went out to Weatherford and met up with my family. They were done by like 6 p.m. And I was
Shopping?
like, shopping. They were done. Easy, walk in, walk out, no fights, no chaos. And so I stopped by Best Buy on my way to my mom's house, and I went in there, walked right in, got what I needed, walked right out like it was a normal shopping day.
Yeah.
No chaos, no insanity.
Was there any insanity this year?
I
I think the Parks Mall had a shooting on Saturday or
Did
Sunday
they really?
or something.
Was there a shooting really?
Well, I think they fucking shot a guy. The cops did.
The only thing that I ran into a problem with was Academy. And
Academy.
I went to the Academy in Weatherford, which is a big mistake right off the bat because
All the hunters go there, huh?
you don't go to a redneck style store in a redneck town that has a shit ton of guns they're selling for cheap and free. Because there are people in there in full camo.
Oh yeah, straight off the field, out of got done dressing a deer.
They just came from the lease. They're
Yeah.
coming in to get their new rifle or pistols. I went for that pistol that all of us were looking at.
The Taurus?
The Taurus 9mm that came with a free 22.
Did you ever see Seth's?
Because as cheap as that is, I could just throw that at someone and hurt them and not care. No, because
Very cool gun. The Taurus.
We'll get to that here in a little bit, but he didn't go with me on Saturday.
Yeah, well, it was.
And we'll get to that.
There was some things that happened on Saturday.
But I went in there looking for
Friday
some stuff for my SKS. I was going to get that rifle or that pistol. I was also interested in 2 other rifles, and I walked up to the gun counter and was like, ugh. And I could see everything I needed right there. It was all just sitting right there, and I was just like,
couldn't get any service.
It wasn't the service. It was just everybody standing around, and
they must not have known who you were.
4 or 5 of the Duck Dynasty guys were standing there. That's what everybody out there looks like.
Yeah.
One guy smelled like he had been on the lease for at least 3 weeks.
They all got the camo shit all over the place and like on their face.
Yeah, they have the dough juice on them. They've sprayed all over their body to
like
attract
dough cunt juice, right?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Where the dough goes, I think it's. Wait, is it?
It's dough spray.
Yeah.
So you spray it all over your body to attract
like
a buck up to you, and that's what they smell like. I was like, I don't want to be here.
What does that smell like? Like ammonia?
Mustard. Vinegar, ammonia, and mustard. It was disgusting. It was bad. So I didn't get the guns I wanted.
You think someday someone's going to come out of nowhere and be like, hey, you guys lay off mustard, okay? I like the way it smells.
What is there, like a board of condiment, a world condiment board, and like, y'all are treating mustard bad. Please don't attack mustard.
Stop giving it to mustard.
Relish needs a little bit of hate
Love
right now.
Or hate.
Stop hating on the mustard.
Yeah, hey man, you've worked mustard all the way down. He's bare bones of a man. He's got no more fight in him.
So Friday afternoon, what were you doing? Because I want to know.
Friday afternoon.
Yeah, I want to know how this leads up to Friday night.
You started drinking at 2.
Yeah, when did you start drinking on
2.
Friday?
I was celebrating.
Let's lay some foundation here. Let's be the bricklayers. Yeah, the bricklayers of talk here.
Leading up to the Southern Train Gypsy show on Friday night at the Grotto.
When did you start?
It was early. It was an early day. I broke the rule. Usually I don't have an alcoholic beverage before it's sundown, right? And I broke that.
At what time?
It was early.
Why?
I had to meet someone at the bar, and I was there too long, and then there didn't walk Seth, and it just kind of started snowballing. Kind of, yeah.
You do realize Seth can control things.
Yeah. I can't.
Seth's a professional.
I cannot. Well, the thing is, I don't think that... I don't know.
I knew things were going to be a little odd when I started getting text messages about 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
What time are y'all going? What's going on? When are we doing this? It's from both you and Seth at the same time, I think.
And it's the same questions?
It was same questions, and then I didn't know if you two were together or were about to hook up or what, and then I start getting these weird requests for things as I'm about to leave the house. Well, I guess y'all had taken an Uber, so you and Seth were both sending me messages like,
this might be the last.
We're not going to make it to...
It's true.
You said,
In fact,
I'm scared for my life, and I think Seth said, we may not make it to the Grotto. Or maybe that was you. Get them all mixed up.
No, I was very scared, so it could have been me.
There was a bunch of y'all
scared
going
for
back
my
and
life.
forth. And then a weird request came through. You go, can you stop and get me some tacos?
Yeah.
As I'm driving in from Weatherford, I get...
Are you sure
"Can
that
you
wasn't on
stop
the next day
and
when
give
we
me
were
some
getting ready to
tacos?"
jam next door? I wanted tacos then, too.
No, it was, can you stop and give me some tacos? And I'm like at Cherry Lane and 30, and I look down and I go...
I guess they're not dead.
I guess they're there, and I guess everything's okay, and now Matt wants tacos. So I finished making my way there, and I get there, and of course y'all are up to the bar.
Yeah, we were there a while.
A little glazed already.
Yeah.
I could see some good reflections through the glaze layer on y'all's eyes.
We were celebrating.
What?
Just the day after Thanksgiving.
That y'all made it to the Grotto?
Yeah, that we made it to the end of the Grotto. We decided that it was time to celebrate.
And from there,
and
it all went downhill.
Pretty much.
How much did you ingest of everything?
I don't know. Today, the tab hit. I don't. In first,
oh, my tab was stupid.
I thought I walked the tab because I don't remember paying it all. Well, no, I didn't. Seth paid it, but apparently I spent $68 there.
That's how much I spent.
So,
but I bought a few rounds for people.
I debate. I don't think I was buying rounds.
Well, I'm going to send mine to the bank and say I wasn't there and debate it.
Me too.
So it was we'd been talking about the show for a few weeks. It was Adnerium, Huffer, Kill for Mother, and of course Southern Train Gypsy.
Yeah, a lot of rowdiness.
Great lineup. This was, from what I was told, supposed to be the original last show of the Grotto.
And then last night, didn't they say they had the last show?
Then they had one on Sunday, and then they have a bunch more this week. I think Leroy the Prophet or something is on this Saturday or some shit. They keep adding more shows, so I was really hoping we would tear the place apart to where they couldn't have shows anymore.
I don't think that I was in any condition to do that. I couldn't stand up.
Yeah, you kept falling into all the PA gear. You kept falling into all the microphones, all the pedal boards. There's pictures. There's proof. The place was nut to butt. It was, I mean, people kept falling up on stage. I finally just climbed up on stage and sat
My presser
on the PA speaker.
My presser.
Oh, is this where your big announcement's going to go?
This is where the announcement was going to come.
Oh.
Got to follow along with these show notes. There's a reason we do them.
Are you going to hit your announcement?
Hold on.
Have you finished your beer yet? And we can go into the next one as you do your announcement?
Yeah, if you want.
The next one up is the OG From Bishop Cider, we have Crackberry quite a bit. Crackberry's a big friend of ours. This is the OG. Straight apples.
Crackberry.
From Bishop. Okay, go ahead. I'll pour as you make your announcement. I don't want your mouth to get parched and you have to blow on a water bottle like Trump.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, people of the press, I'd like to thank you for showing up. This is going to be real short to the point. I will take 2 questions and then I'm out. Okay? As many of you witnessed on Friday night at the Grotto, there was a few incidences of me falling down, my loss of gravity. I seem to be dragging people down with me, including the singer, who I'd like to say, Matthew Leslie. I apologize. And, you're an awesome guy, Matt. I'm sorry. I'd like to apologize to all Matt Stubbs fans, like always.
And the invitation.
And finally, last but not least, I would like to go ahead and make the announcement. I am retiring from moshing. Matt Stubbs I have decided I've come to a point in my life where I don't need it there anymore, and moshing can go to hell. I'm done. It's over. This includes Dillinger escape plan shows.
Whoa! Well, you don't have any more of those to worry about.
This includes...
So name more bands that are retiring. And Southern Train Gypsy shows. All right? Name another band that's retired.
This includes...
Confounded shows.
Yeah. So there will be no more mosh pit dancing, mosh dancing, stomping, whatever you kids like to call it these days. I'm out. Slam dancing. No more slam dancing. Remember when we were all skaters and we called it slam dancing? I will not be doing slam dancing anymore.
Mr. Matt Stubbs, are you taking questions?
Yes. I'll call on you, Dustin.
The moshing story that you just announced aside, what about these rumors of you being frisky or improper with some of the local female musicians that are popping up in the press and the stories that are coming up on Twitter? Do you have anything to say about that?
Next question.
Ulrich, do you have a question?
I don't got no question.
Okay, we're good. So that's it.
So that's it. That's all you're going to say.
Away.
You're not going to answer the question.
Yep, you can play the outro
It's
music.
all about the moshing. That's it.
See you later.
So we're drinking the OG by Bishop Cider right now. This is the flavor's
I ain't
very...
got no question. The fucking, are you taking English? Huh? I ain't got no question.
That's what's wrong with America.
Yeah.
Did I say
the
that?
future. I ain't got no question.
Something like that, wasn't it?
I don't want your life.
I don't need you. Well, I don't want your life.
They do a Varsity Blues.
Varsity Blues.
They do a Varsity Blues remake. You can go be a quarterback. I don't want your life.
That's pretty much on point, like the Caden said. He said it too. I don't want your. Okay, are you watching this new stupid show with the fucker from Psycho on ABC called The Good Doctor? It's about a doctor that has autism.
Okay, Jennifer's watching it, and I've seen
retard.
Jesus.
Does he not really have autism, or does he?
He's gonna die of cancer today.
Does he have autism in real life?
Your HDL is high. We need to bring down your count a little bit. I don't fucking know. It's annoying as shit, though, man.
And he looks off into space when he's talking to people.
Yeah, I
hate to tell you, you have AIDS.
You're going to die in 10 minutes.
You have AIDS.
You have AIDS.
I just want to tell you that you have AIDS.
You have AIDS. You have AIDS. You have AIDS. You have AIDS.
It's weird.
Yeah, it's retarded.
And
Norman Bates. He plays Norman Bates. On what is it?
Retarded.
What's the show
Bates
called?
Motel.
Bates Motel. Yeah.
Motel.
I thought he was retarded in that. Now they just have magnified his tardness. Like they made a whole show out of it.
I don't think any of this is right.
I don't either.
I don't think what you're saying is right.
No, you're saying you don't agree with the way I'm wording it.
You may have retired from moshing, but you didn't retire from tardness.
So, no. Okay, here's what I'm telling you. Dustin.
All right.
There's two writers, much like you and me. Like, we like to write
Who
little
is this
bits and
guy?
comedy stuff, right? Right?
Uh-huh.
And they casted him on Bates Motel.
Was he weird
They
in
were
that?
like,
I never watched an episode.
He was fucking retarded in
He
that.
was a mom
He was a
diddler.
dumbass.
He raped his mother.
And he talked kind of like
That's
he
part of
does.
Psycho, though.
But he raped his
kind
mother.
of
I
talked
don't like it.
that. Like he does in the show that he's on now. You have 10
AIDS.
minutes to live with AIDS.
I hate to tell you this, but
there was two guys on that set. I guarantee you that were like, man, he does I know he's not acting like he's like he's got problems, you know. But damn, he sure does play it good. What if we start a show?
he was in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
What if we start a show where he's the actual, like, he's the main character, and he's kind of got some issues, you know, in his head, and he's a doctor, and he figures everything out. He'd play the perfect role. Guarantee you that's how it went down. He went from one, like, exploited
He
in one
played
show.
Charlie
Yeah.
in the Chocolate Factory.
Yes.
He was in Finding Neverland, too. Michael Jackson probably touched him.
He looks like a post-diddler. Like he was...
Like he was diddler?
Yeah. Like a diddler victim.
God. Helena Bonham Carter has played his mother 3 times.
Yeah, they got something going.
I think they do.
Anyway, that show is strange. That's the strangest show ever. 'Cause
So
you're like, what
does
the
he
fuck?
really, is he really autistic or not?
I think he is, isn't it?
I can't find anything on IMDb.
Oh, because they don't want to be... they don't want to... See, okay. Let me be the asshole in the room, okay?
And bring it out?
Yeah, he's autistic. Now, whether you decide to call it one thing or the other, most doctors in the country, in the U.S. of the United States of Americas, there's not doctors walking around that have autism.
He's fluent in French and Spanish.
That's nice.
Well, wouldn't you say, like, Doogie
You
Howser was kind of...
have AIDS. You'll have AIDS.
I mean, technically, Doogie Howser could have have Asperger's or something.
You
I mean,
have
it's
AIDS.
I just want to let you know that you have AIDS.
I like how here's how you just said that. If you're watching us, watch this. I just want for you to know.
That's the way
you
he moves
have AIDS.
He should play C-3PO once Anthony Daniel dies. He could move his head
Let's
around.
do the whole show like this every time, and we'll tell people they have AIDS.
Or he could play the computer voice in Portal.
Yeah.
That cake is a lie.
Yeah. Wasn't there was a movie too also, if anyone... Oh, shit. No one listens to us anymore. I don't know why I look up there anymore.
There's people in the chat room.
Okay,
But
in the chat room. There's a movie that... man, a buddy of mine at work used to tell me about, and it was like they're stuck in this room or something, and there was a "you have AIDS" that was sitting there, and he was like, "Two." He kept saying two.
Hold door. Hold door.
Hold door.
Hold door.
You have AIDS. Two.
Hold door. I hate to tell you. Hold door.
And then he was like, I'll get you a box of candy. He's like, gumdrops come in a bag. Gumdrops come in a bag. Gumdrops come in a bag.
What movie is this?
It's some movie where they're stuck in this room and they got to figure out like an equation.
It's like Rain Man?
They got to do math. It's a movie I would be
Saw?
fucked in. It's kind of like Saw. Yeah, they're stuck in this room. They can't get out, and they have to figure out this weird...
Does the autistic kid get to eat one of them if one of them's wrong?
Two. Gumdrops come in a bag. Two.
I like to drive.
Have AIDS. Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know about that show, though. Brittany loves it. I think it's a chick show.
Jennifer watched it. She usually watches it tonight, and I'll walk in after the show, and she'll be back there watching it.
Yeah.
So I'll catch the end of it, and it disturbs me.
Yeah, I think my old lady's got a thing for that dude, because this is the second one she's gone hard on.
She does have a thing for retards.
Just walked into that.
Swing it out of the park.
Yeah. Two. That's kind of how I was on Friday night, though. Getting back to Friday night,
When you got home?
He said I came home and just started yelling, and then left a
And
pizza.
you
He said
almost
I
burnt
left
the house down.
He said I left a pizza in the oven.
I fell asleep.
Were you awake when
I
they
was.
got home? So, yeah, I want to know what that scene was like, because everybody at the bar was like, "Holy shit! What just happened to Matt? We've never seen Matt like that ever."
Is he gonna go to the hospital?
You were all over the place. You disappeared from me until the Uber got there. I guess Seth said he took you somewhere and said, "Sit down," and you just kept going.
I had black
Gumballs
soot.
coming rapper.
I had like black soot all over my legs. Like
It's because
the
you
next day,
fell
Brittany
down
was
the
like, "Did
floor."
you piss your pants?" And I was like, "Oh dear God, did I fucking piss myself? Please, no, I didn't piss myself too."
Did you go? You should
No, it
have
was
stuck
the-
her leg to her and gone smell.
I think you were right. I think that was all the sludge and pudge and
After-
nasty moss crap.
After that night, there was liquid.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got pictures from where I was sitting up on the stage of just liquid and beers flying off the air.
Well, see,
and
that's
flying
I'm glad,
everywhere.
I'm glad it was just
It was
wild
like-
for everyone.
Oh no, it was ridiculously
Yeah.
wild.
Because I couldn't
That was
stand
a
up.
fun night. It was a good night of music.
It was a good night
fun.
of music, but I feel bad for. I honestly apologize to everyone that I pulled down to the ground because I thought I was going to die a couple of times. There, one picture that you have of me where I'm just like,
I'm gonna die.
two,
Gumballs. I like gumballs.
Gumdrops come in the back. Two. You got it. That was a wild show. It was an awesome show. I fucking loved it. Every band on the lineup was cool. They all had a good attitude.
Loud, fun.
Yeah, I loved it. I forgot how hardcore Mr. Terrell Choate goes. That motherfucker plays guitar. And he had his 79, his 79 Gibson.
Mm-hmm.
It's a mean guitar, man.
Yeah, they kicked
That was
things
a
off.
good. They were
good.
really good. I'm glad we finally got to see them.
Huffer played a bunch of new stuff with
Yeah.
a fourth guitarist.
Was there?
Yeah. He was up there for 2 songs, or 1 song, 2 songs, something like that.
Who was it? I mean, you can say it now. I've got to go back in my memory bank and find it.
If you were there, you got to see it. If you weren't, we can't talk about it yet.
I was there, so can you here? Mic off. I don't. Are you not going to tell me?
No.
You're going to wait till we're done.
We're going to wait till we're done.
Just because I went Tardo drunk.
Just because you may go. You may just start
Pass me
repeating
the
the
paper
name.
towels. I just Tardo snorted.
Here's some
Kleenexes.
Kleenexes that are a little softer on your nose. Toe.
Kleenex cleans up the cum.
Yeah, man, it was a good night. And Matt even said, Matt Leslie said that he was told he was under strict orders to not destroy the place and not to incite a riot or get us to destroy the place because I still needed the building for the next few nights.
Seth said that.
But I was looking around at things I wanted to keep. Like if I wanted a souvenir, what I could yank off the wall, take home, and be like, "Look, there's a piece of the grotto in the studio." So, yeah, we can do it. Couldn't do it.
What? I didn't even know the Lord was at the show.
Yeah.
He said you were touchy-feely with me all night.
No.
And he hashtagged at me, too.
Oh, see.
So this is turning into a thing, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that question that was asked during your interview was...
Yeah.
You were pretty stand-up-ish, or touchy-feely. Touchy-feely-ish.
Well,
luckily, it was a room dominated by males. There was about, I have to say, it was 90% male to
Testosterone.
10% female.
Yeah, that wasn't a female show to go to.
Because
for the
everybody, like a bunch of the girls wanted to go, and we all told them.
I told
go.
the Leaf, I was like, you're not going to like this show. Like, you're going to want to leave.
It's going to get violent.
Yeah.
It's going to get crazy, and
Well,
you're going to be like, oh, don't hurt me.
Did Seth tell you about the In-N-Out burger that he got me?
Yeah, did I tell you about the In-N-Out burger?
Was that you that said that? It looked like a damn like piranha, like someone dropped a dead fish in a piranha or a hand or something.
He brought me a bag as I'm sitting up on that speaker, and I'm like, okay, whatever. Next thing I know, it's ripped from my hands and shredded through the air, and there's hamburger In-N-Out flying all over the bar. Like lettuce, shredded lettuce, tomato, onions, bun, pickle.
What's your friend's band that plays out in that's playing on the West Coast all the time? You went and saw him play, didn't you? When you did the show out there.
Yeah.
Was it Fever Dream? Fever Dream.
No,
right?
that's the other band. That's the ska band, yeah.
Well, you think they see that out there on the West Coast? Just a
In-N-Out burger being shredded. It was like a dead dog at a Brutal Juice show.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. He didn't know about them days.
Yeah, I don't know about them days.
Yeah,
it was crazy.
It was crazy.
It was freaking ridiculous.
It sounds like fun. I wish I could remember it.
And it was so much fun that the next day I went shooting.
Gun shooting. Shooting
went to
guns.
shot, and Seth was supposed to go with me. We figured you were
Man,
out.
he didn't show up.
We figured you were out just because of your condition.
Marlon said he lost a bet. And I was like, why would you ever bet that I would show up?
No.
There's no way.
No.
If I even cut myself off at a reasonable time, midnight, there's no way I would have made it.
I wanted you to go to both, but the show was
I
damn
barely
good.
made it through the Friendsgiving. I barely made it through that.
Oh, I didn't. That's why me and Jennifer jetted.
Because you were nap time?
I carb loaded. Like, I went and shot because I got up early after being out till 2:30, 3 o'clock. I got up early to go pick up some stuff to then go to Marlon's house and meet all them over there. Then we drove out to Aledo to the property to shoot.
Yeah.
And we set up the targets. We ran through the field, made sure everything was cool, and then started shooting. We set up some tannerite. We're blowing shit up.
Yeah.
Shooting it and blowing it up. And then I finally got to shoot the Eddie Van Halen SKS.
Yeah, people think I'm lying about that. There's pictures of it.
There's pictures of it everywhere now.
Yeah.
Mm.
So, F you. Was it badass?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I kind of like it. Like, the last SKS I shot was years ago, and I remember it kicking the hell out of me. Being loud as hell and kicking the
Does
hell
it
out
have
of
a
me.
recoil pad on it?
The other one?
The one you have.
Yeah, it does. But
the other one, did it?
I didn't even need it because you can hold it away from your body.
Mm-hmm.
And I did. I started holding it away from my shoulder and shot it, and it was great.
Why did
it's so
It's funny you said, I'm
fucking
thinking
smooth.
about getting rid of my AR. How come everybody wants to throw away their AR when they shoot a sweet gun?
No, just wait till I get
I want to shoot it.
a 308. Yeah. Then my AR probably will be gone. I'll probably sell it. But it's fun.
I know. Don't shoot.
I mean,
don't shoot.
How much we shoot? We probably shot
Don't,
120 rounds through it the whole day, and I know I shot at least 100 rounds through the SKS.
Did you clean all your? Have you cleaned all your guns since then?
The pistols, yes. The rifles,
No.
My 45, I'm still having an issue with, so I got to take it completely apart and rebuild it.
The compact one you just? Oh, that was a 40 you got. You're talking about the
45, the Para
1911.
1911. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm having problems with it. It won't eject the shells correctly.
Like it was when I shot it.
Yeah. It's still not doing it. I cleaned it really good, oiled it where everybody told me to oil it, but I think I got to take it apart and look at it. It's either that or the ammo, but the ammo's supposed to be good. So I went out there, hung out with the Methinks boys. We shot a bunch of stuff, blew a bunch of stuff up. We had tannerite sitting on a log.
Yeah,
a big log.
Explain to the gun people that or the non-gun people what tannerite is.
So tannerite is something fun you can buy here at any.
They mentioned it on the Vegas shooting a lot.
You can buy it at any like sporting goods store around here, and what it is, it's a chemical compound. It's 2 parts. When you mix both parts together, you can shake it up and take it out and shoot it. And you've got to shoot it with a high velocity bullet, and when it does, it causes a chemical reaction and explodes. So it's like a big explosion. Boom.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff you watch these gun shows when they're shooting stuff and all of a sudden they hit like a
boom
gas can or a little barrel and boom, something blows up. It's because it's tannerite.
There was a video going around a while back where someone shot a fridge with one. Remember?
And that door blew back.
Yeah, almost killed the guy.
Almost killed that dude. So we got it set up, and we're like, well, the first batch, we're like, let's make sure this is right. Let's use something accurate. So Ray pulls out his 22 and starts shooting. He hits it, but it doesn't go off.
Yeah.
We're like, well, oh, yeah, that's probably not a high velocity round. So we got the SKS, reshot that one, had a little pop. Then we set up another one, and I hit it with the SKS. And it was sitting on a log, and this log's about 12 inches in diameter. And when it blew up, it split the log in half. Just blew it apart.
Now,
It was pretty
the
cool.
tannerite looks pretty benign, doesn't it? Like it's just white BBs, right?
Yeah, and it's
Kinda
got
looks
a
like white BBs.
It's got a packet you pour in there that's kind of like gunpowder. I forgot what it is.
Oh, so
But
the
it's a
white
powdery.
BBs aren't what makes it explosive. It's the gunpowder.
It's
that
when you
put
mix
in it,
both of
and
them
then Mix
together.
it together. Okay.
Well,
And it
when you mix
causes
together.
it go bang bang.
It goes bang bang. It's fun. It was loud. It was good times.
Nobody lost a.
No one lost
finger?
a digit. Of course, I haven't heard from Marlon
I didn't shoot him in the
or
dick.
Ray or Trash Pocket since then.
Marlon's
so-
been playing
Yes, you have.
Words with Friends with me.
Oh yeah, we have an email.
I got
So
words. I got
Marlon's
words
been-
with Friends too, and me and Marlon have been going back
Two?
and forth. Yeah.
Why did they have to make a sequel?
Well, now they got you can. Man, we should get paid. There's two. This is the second time we've mentioned something we should get paid for. First one was the Veridesk mention, and they're a local company. They should float us a check.
They should give us a Veridesk. Those things
Like
are fucking
well,
expensive.
you know, radio stations they used to put their shit all like almost chest high because you enunciate better.
if you
And
watch
you're
that Dish Nation or whatever,
Yeah.
all the Kid Craddock studios are up high.
yeah, it's because you said.
Rest in
Wait,
peace.
credit.
They still do the Kid Craddock show.
What?
Kelly Raspberry's in control.
This always derails me when you do this.
My
so
mama
there's
listens to
still
every morning.
there's still a Kid Craddock show, and
Show.
we're 2 years out now, right?
Yes.
Why is
more
it-
than that? We're
And
probably
but it's still called Kid, the
Yeah.
Kid Show,
Kid Craddock in the morning, or the Kid Craddock show, or the
and they stand up.
and they stand up.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I should also get a check from Words with Friends too.
Might sexually
Veridesk and
assault
oh god,
Kelly Raspberry. Wait, where?
Dustin Schneider at gmail.com.
No, she's not as hot as she used to be.
Do you have some pictures where she was just smoking?
Yeah.
Yeah, pull them up, man.
Yeah, let me see.
Here, I'll do it. Or
Let's see.
actually, our producer will. Look up Kelly Raspberry.
I got too much stuff going on.
Raspberry or Rasby?
I don't remember.
She redhead? The
Yeah.
redhead, right?
Yeah.
I don't remember her being that.
It's been years ago. She's not anymore. She's old. Falling
Gross.
apart.
She sounds like a PTA mom. That's what drives me nuts. She sounds like she's on the verge of asking you to go eat at Chick-fil-A at any moment.
Maybe that's what it is.
You want
Just
Chick-fil-A?
wanna defile her because she's so sweet and wholesome. When you know she's
Whoa.
not.
I don't know that.
You know she's not. No one's that way in real life.
You're the one that should be more protective of the things you say because of the place you go every weekend. You're very likely to run into one of these people. And you
Damn.
just run your mouth like crazy. I'm the one that's going to get shot too. Someone that fucker that said he was going to that you were joking with the tuxedo and the martini. He's going to find me. And it's going to be because of you.
Satan.
Bam! Ugh. Then I'm going to hear, don't stop.
You know, you're going to be.
believing.
Your percentage of being shot is way higher because you go to
No,
Texas Billiard.
Yeah, no, my percentage of being... Well, that's true.
And you live in Watauga.
That okay, yes, there's two, but there's also a big three, and that third attribute is from you, because you run your mouth on here like you're never gonna see them, and here's what'll happen, they'll see you in a confined space or something like, oh, I can't do anything, man, but then they'll see me like going to the fucking shitter or something, stupid, bam, don't stop believing. Isn't that what
Sopranos, the end of Sopranos. It'll be like a scene. One of the levels. Never mind. Forgot where I was going with that. So Friendsgiving. After shooting, we went to Friendsgiving, and yeah, that's where I gave out. That's where my whole.
So you
life
want to know
force
about
ended.
Friendsgiving morning?
Yeah, what happened
What happened
Friendsgiving
on
morning?
Friendsgiving morning.
Oh wait, no, the night before, when you came home.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's
and
hear
the
about
pizza?
when he came home.
Well, we don't want to hear about that.
I want to hear. I think they do want to hear about that.
I want to hear your
So
your part,
it
your,
was like
your take on it.
3 in the morning, and I was just laying down to go bed, and then he came running in the door, all loud. He couldn't even open the door at first.
Hold on, I'm trying to picture how many apostrophes are in your sentences.
I don't do words correctly.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, I got to interrupt you again, okay? Here we are again. Something's okay. I don't like this.
What?
The first thing that comes up on my Google, does this thing listen to me all the time? The first thing that comes up is
Veritas?
Kelly Raspberry. I haven't done anything, and like I looked up something a while ago that was Mork and Mindy cast. That I was looking up that,
Did you have?
and
do
I
you have
didn't.
Siri on?
I do have Siri on.
Siri Assist. Yeah.
I do have. I did put the Siri. I put the app. Siri can talk to me on this.
Hey Siri, where's Matt's porn?
All of a sudden, everything starts going.
Holy shit. Everything went off. It says, "Interesting question, Dustin."
Hey Siri, where's Matt's porn? Hey, do I have to hold on? Hey Siri.
Hey Siri, pull
Siri,
up all dot
Hey Siri.
MPEG force.
Hey Siri, where's Kelly Raspberry's porn?
Wow. All right.
Hey Siri.
We need to turn a bunch of
Dilly
stuff
dilly.
up. We need to turn a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, we got too much stuff going, man.
Yeah, way
We're
too
getting tracked. How could this? So you think my Mac is hearing us talk about Kelly Raspberry?
It just brings
and
it
it's
up.
like, oh, you must want to jack off to Kelly Raspberry now.
In the morning.
Fucking Siri, leave me alone.
Fucking Siri, stop. So yeah, there's a pizza on fire. Did you
first? He went into his, or actually, no.
Did he go into a diabetic shock?
Probably, but he couldn't figure out how to open the door to get it into the house.
I couldn't.
No, it was so loud.
To get into the house,
maybe
it's
I was
your front
struggling.
door.
Yeah, sometimes it gives me problems.
Where was Seth during all this?
He was yelling. Believe it or not, his night got wilder
Because the Uber driver.
Yeah, the Uber driver
tried to rape him.
Yeah,
Tried
yeah.
to take him-
Jackie Chan
Was like
he was
take-
I
taking
was
him
worried.
somewhere weird.
Yeah, and that guy was like, it was funny, but this dude was a straight up Asian meth head. Like he was like, "Where you go?" And me and Seth are like, "Well, it's not direct. Okay, 2 years out. We leave now." We're like, "Okay." And the whole time, anytime we asked him a question or anything, he'd be sitting there driving, and then all of a sudden he would just be like,
Looking at you?
"Yeah, you want in and out burger? You want in and out burger, fatso?
Y'all wanted to go again?
You fat ass!" And he's just like driving, and so him and like after he dropped me off, Seth and him had ill communication, and Seth ended up giving him his phone, saying, "Here, just fix it. I don't fucking care. Do I need to pay again or what? All I want you to do is take me home from this guy's house." And apparently, it caused a big ruckus. He almost got the big.
So his Uber rating went down?
For sure. And it wasn't his.
It's a Leafs.
Oh, man.
All right, we're breaking into Wild Acre Brewing Company, a local Fort Worth brewery, in their snapped gingerbread strong
Freaking
ale. It's their-
crackberry Asian
it's
Uber
their,
drivers, dude.
Snapped. It's their holiday.
We go now! You want to see Kelly Raspberry? We go now!
I take you to her house.
You think Mork and Mindy fun? Fun for you to die?
No time for love, Dr. Jones.
No time. You cheat, Dr. Jones. You cheat. Is that short run?
Short round.
Short round. Dude.
You
awesome
call him
dude.
Dr. Jones, doll.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I jetted from Friendsgiving because I carb loaded and was done.
Carb loaded.
Yeah.
Took a nap, huh?
Yeah.
Hibernated?
I hibernated for a little bit, came home and hibernated, and then I was ready to go. But then I figured you guys were all done too.
Mm.
Or did y'all keep going?
What's that?
On Friendsgiving, did y'all
yeah,
keep it going?
No, not really. It was pretty low key.
Was it? Because I nearly texted and was like, all right, I'm ready. I'm on the rebound. Let's go.
Yeah, that's kind of where I was
Round
at,
4.
too. I was kind of there. I was like, I could get it started, but I could also just go to bed. And I was already slurring like more than normal.
Did you drink again?
I had like 2 Bloody Marys, and that was it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because y'all weren't drinking when I was there.
I
Seth
wasn't
looked
really.
at me all weird, like because I was drinking a beer, and he's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Oh, I started way earlier."
He beer shamed you at my house?
Seth beer shamed me.
Fucking dick.
But then I thought, well, this is weird for Seth because I figured he'd already be drinking too.
Yeah. It was a slow night for
Slow
alcohol.
All right, so you finished. You have here in the show notes. You finished Stranger Things.
Stranger Things. I finished it last night.
And live
Do
up
you-
to your
do
hype.
you want my awesome, glorious, encouraging review for people to go watch it?
I want spoiler free.
Okay. Eh.
Not as good as the first one.
Eh. I know everybody's going to hate me because it's so cool to be into Stranger Things right now on Facebook and all that cool shit.
I hated this season.
But, I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed here. I'm not ashamed to say I was underwhelmed.
Is this like season 2 of The Wire?
No.
Is it that bad?
No. I wasn't that hugely down on the. Is that the season with the shipyard?
The hookers, the Russian hookers?
Yeah, I wasn't that down on that season. Just because it left the Omar, all them people in the hood. No, I wasn't that down.
Went downhill. There's no Omar.
Yeah, but they brought it right back to like the next season. They're back on that storyline of Baltimore, like the downtown Baltimore area, the metro.
Remember that whistle was one of our show intros at one time, way years ago. Yep. Oh man, it's Omar. Get out the road, it's Omar.
That's a good one you should watch.
Hey, it's Omar.
The only thing is, it's Always Sunny. You have to fight through that first 2 years of bad production.
No, first year's great.
No, it's good. The story and the character, like the
And
acting, all of it's really good.
It
But
was No Agenda was talking about how it was only supposed to be one season.
Yeah,
and since it blew up because they wrapped up everything in the first season.
You could tell that they didn't spend it was in a weird place in technology too. It was right on the cusp of, hey, we're about to go all fancy schmancy digital, and it's gonna really
finish it.
No, I haven't finished the whole thing. I get to like the
There's
fifth
like-
season, and then
There's
I
like
fall off.
6 people I can talk to about the very last episode.
Are you giving me an assignment?
You should finish it because it's weird, and I've never had a show do this, and a few people have done it since then. But I don't remember a show ever ending like that before The Wire.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
Yeah, now you got me on curiosity up. How many is it? 7 seasons?
Nick woke up and he goes to the shower, and Bobby Ewing's in there, and Bobby turns around and goes, "Good morning, honey." It was all a dream.
Yeah.
And Bobby wasn't really
Yeah.
dead.
It's just like that. The what they're gonna do with Han Solo's character.
Mhm.
Like they're gonna have a whole movie when he was frozen in the carbonite, and what went on in his head during the carbonite was Indiana Jones.
Yep. Exactly. Those were his dreams.
So you're going to go to a Star Wars movie, and it's going to be a dream sequence that starts when he gets lowered down into the Cloud City, wherever containment,
The
facility.
carbonite freezing chamber.
the freezing chamber, and then all of a sudden he's gonna.
But what if he doesn't survive?
And then all of a sudden it's gonna cut to a dream sequence, and you get
He's
to
no
watch
good to me, Dad.
all of the Indiana Jones series that was on out in Hollywood. Like
That's the way it
big
should
production.
be. That's the way if someone was doing a
That's
showing,
very Kevin Smithy.
It is. Right then, right as he's frozen, he comes up and Lando walks over and does his checking, goes, he should be good. He should be perfectly protected in here, whatever,
Yeah.
Vital signs are good. And then, right then, they zoom in on his face.
All of a sudden,
Leia's kind of looking there, tear, and then all of a sudden,
there's a big ball rolling down a cave, and he's like gonna get out with a bullwhip.
you see him and Shanto in a cave going to get this idol. And you're like,
Man,
what?
How awesome of a trick would that be for film studios to do that to someone? Can you imagine if you're
Amazing.
sitting there watching? Like, I like watching movies on weed. I've never been shy about that. I like smoking weed and going to the movies. Can you imagine sitting there?
Are weed movies good on weed?
Movies are good on weed.
Are they?
And actually, all movies are good on weed in the movie theater. The kids around the house and everything, that fucks everything up. You got to go to the movies. It's just like Louis C.K. I hate to quote the guy while he's down, but he had something. He said that's his time. He'd go smoke, he'd burn a lefty, and then hit the movie theater.
Mm-hmm.
Let's pray to God he didn't do anything stupid in one of those, because I put him on hero status.
You want some gingerbread man? It's
But
pretty good.
getting back to what I'm saying, though, what kind of a trick, how badass of a trick would that be? You're sitting there like watching a movie, just chomping your popcorn, and it's, oh yeah, this is normal Empire Strikes Back, the ending and everything. Yeah, okay, I see where this is going to pick up. Yep. And then all of a sudden, da 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 da. You're like, what?
Did the DMT just kick in? What?
Hell? You like start
Where am
pinching on your arm and stuff.
Yeah.
You're like, wait a second. Wait.
And then Indy 4 makes sense?
Yeah.
Because you're like, oh, this is actually really good.
So it's not shit.
This
Crystal
is a good
Skulls
movie.
doesn't suck.
You've got to be on DMT to like Crystal Skull.
We got to move to Hollywood, dude.
We do.
We're think.
I mean,
we should
we're
move. You
full
know,
think tank.
we'd be loaded.
Loaded.
We'd be loaded. We'd also be hashtag me. Never mind. We probably shouldn't move out there.
Me 3. I would like to bring up something if we're going to talk about this hashtag Me Too real quick.
Uh-oh, you're joining it?
No. Just tell me if this is ridiculousness or not. The Fort Worth Weekly, Saturday, December 2nd, is having a Me Too free self-awareness demonstration and guest speaker seminar.
Huh. What do you... Like...
That's so vague.
That is vague.
And
so they're going to help people out that think they've been in trouble, like have been abused, I guess.
But if it's self-awareness, are you self-awaring
I don't
that
know,
you
man.
might be a touchy-feely,
Wait,
what do they call them, a smasher?
That didn't come to our email inbox, did it?
No.
No. Like, dear God, there
but
is a
it was-
reputation about us out there.
It was forwarded straight to me off Instagram.
But
Whoa.
But it wasn't forwarded to you but from them, though, right? Like, it was one of our buddies playing a joke. It wasn't like
No, it was
Rebecca and...
it was them.
When Rebecca was like, here, you need to...
So, like, yeah, what? Huh?
That was the fan.
Yeah, but what?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Why don't
Are you-
you want to go to it and roll pink?
And we can figure out if we can become self-aware. Dude, we walk in there and everybody
Bad
go,
times.
what the, you two out. All the people we know over there?
No, you just played... The intro to the show is a lot like it would probably go down.
What, someone start screaming black rage and pull out a gun?
Yeah, except it'd be some... Yeah. No, yeah.
What, they'd be going along and one of us would step and go, what's a clitoris?
Yeah. Oh, I thought it was clitoris.
Oh.
What do we got? What do we call it here?
Oh, bullshit. Girls like being touched. They like being rubbed on. All females like being treated like a sex object, like they're sexy on the inside and outside, too.
Who said that? Who said that?
I did.
Yeah, we better not go to that.
We better not.
No. So someone sent that to you from, they had posted it on Instagram.
Yeah, they posted on Instagram and was like, what is this?
Well, if they're listening to
I'm not
us,
going to say who
do
sent
we
it
have
to me,
anyone
but it
that
was one of
listens
those
to
things
the
like-
that works out there at the Star Telegram besides
No,
you?
this is Fort Worth Weekly.
Fort Worth Weekly, I'm sorry.
Yes, we have people that we know out there.
No, we do.
Yes.
So that would be like, hey, you guys, you need to...
The person that sent it might be an employee of the Fort Worth Weekly.
Well,
I'm not going to
hey,
say who it is, but-
employee of the Fort Worth Weekly, tell the writers to make it, the people that are writing the copy for the ads.
Make
the
it a little
promotion,
more
make
clear.
Make it more clear.
So it's not like...
Because right now, me and Dustin aren't setting foot in there.
We might come.
It's a trap.
Yes, that's what it is. It's a giant bear trap to catch touchers and smashers.
What are you doing here, man? What do you mean? What did you
I
say?
came here for the self-awareness.
I thought you were doing a
seminar.
photo shoot or something, dude. What?
Mhm.
Well, I thought you were playing Xbox or something.
Hashtag me too.
Me too. Where's the beer? Are they giving free booze at it?
I don't know.
Is there any kind of
let's just
refreshments?
say the message I got with this picture was might have been from an employee over there that said, "What do you boys think of this? It's kind of strange."
Like we were tipped off?
Like we were tipped off.
Okay,
to talk about it.
cool. So
there's your promotion.
Yeah, there's your promotion, and please,
if anybody
would you like
goes-
for us to speak?
If anybody goes, document it. Maybe.
What
it'll
if
be-
they ask us to speak?
Well, hopefully it's as well attended as the women's march in downtown Fort Worth. That was a big crowd.
Is the Me Too thing still going on?
I don't know. It depends on who you talk to. If it's our friends that we know, they use it all the time.
Yeah, like I just got a text that said "Me Too."
I did too.
And can I use it? Okay, if you're offended by, then fuck it.
What if someone?
I'm tempted to use it with the Cowboys because I feel like I've been abused by that goddamn football team.
No,
my whole life.
No. What if you say, you send me a text that says, "Hey Dustin, I'm headed up to billiards," and I respond with "Me too,"
but it hashtags it.
No hashtag. Is that wrong?
And how would I take that? Like, wait, was he me?
Huh? Is he not coming up there because he may get attacked, or is he really coming up to the bar? Or
You can be attacked up there. A grown-ass woman will take you outside and make you a grown-ass man real quick out there. Like hairy nipple woman.
Kind of like that Bon Jovi song, right? Blood on Blood?
Yeah.
She took us to a cheap hotel and turned us into men?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You gonna be a man when I'm done with you. That was weird sounding.
And she will make sure it all disappears.
This post is talking about Me Too, and it's a straight up ass pic, and it's a full on thing about it.
Yeah, that girl right there wants to be violated in her butt with that picture.
I was his property. I wasn't human.
So don't post a picture of your asshole.
Wait a second. Turn the house lights on. Let me see this. This is serious. This is not novelty.
No. I've seen this too. I've seen a lot of Instagram models post these I'm barely clothed photos and put Me Too on it. And you're like,
can I read this?
Fucking put
is this one of your, this isn't someone that
No, I just
they don't fucking listen to
that's
us.
someone
or
he
nothing.
beats
It's
off
just-
to.
Okay, so listen.
No, I was just seeing if it was trending.
Okay, so
the Me Too thing.
This has 3,658 likes, and it's by someone on Instagram. I won't mention who posted it, but it's I was his property. I wasn't a human. I wasn't a being. I was simply property. When you're in an abusive relationship, it's hard to tell how bad it actually is. You try to rationalize this behavior, misspelled. Start to even believe they are right. You deserved it. And this thing goes, she writes a book, but the picture
is her butthole.
Is her doing yoga in her underpants in the middle of the snow on a park bench with her hair down, by the way.
With her
butt.
butthole in the air.
So that's got to be shtick. They're being funny. Right?
Read the comments on it. The comments are legit, too.
I can't. I already fucked it up.
I
scrolled to the right.
Listen, I'm a photographer. I've taken pictures of lots of nude females. You know, I know that females find it empowering to do those type of photos and to have control of their body and to look beautiful and blah, blah, blah. Don't post those photos with the Me Too hashtag.
It doesn't make any sense.
You know, post something that isn't showing your body off or you trying to be sexy with Me Too. It doesn't. It's like
it's like when the dog
they cancel each other out.
It's like when you feed the dog steak all the time and then he goes and gets some steak that's left on the floor and you beat it.
Okay, yeah, I get it. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah,
don't know how it holds up to this, but I get what you're saying.
It's kind of the same thing.
It's kind of the same thing. Anyway, so I have some questions. I got to, since we're on this hashtag Me Too and sexual harassment thing, I was listening to Mark Maron today. He did an interview with Kim Deal. A podcast. He's got his What the Fuck podcast, and he interviewed Kim Deal, bass player for the Pixies, leader of the Breeders. The Breeders are going to release a new album next year, and I've always been a big fan of her, the work she's done. So I didn't realize this was the episode that, you know, every show he does like this pre-roll before he gets into the interview.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I didn't know this show was the show where he went off on his friend, Louis C.K.
Uh-oh.
And how he feels betrayed and blah, blah, blah. He asked Louis about
trouble
all
in
this
paradise?
issue and blah, 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 blah. Yeah. We'll just put, there's trouble in paradise. So I was listening to all this, and he said, you know, he gets to a point to where, you know, he says people have been asking him, you know, are you going to stay friends with him? Can you still remain friends with him with all this? And he's like, yeah, he's my friend. He fucked up. Big deal. He's my friend. And I'll be there to help my friend recover through
Someone
this.
asked him that?
He just said that people have been asking him that.
Sending him messages and stuff.
He's one of those LA guys that goes out to Comedy Store and all that too. Runs in that crowd, the Joe Rogan crowd and all that.
Yeah.
So, did you just lick your phone?
No, I breathed on it.
Oh. I was like, golly, you know where that thing's been? So,
I don't take my phone into the bathroom with me, Dustin.
it made me come up with, I was thinking to myself, at what point do you cut off a friendship with someone? Like, not...
Well, we've had some...
Not trickle off, but
we've
where
kinda
you
had-
kill it.
Yeah, we've had some
I'm
of these...
not dealing with
we've
you
had
anymore.
This, we've had this come up before. And
what, on the show?
No, in the past 10 years, there's been this
You've
type of
had one.
situation. You have too.
We've
You've
both
had
lost
two.
best friends.
Yeah, and and for some people it's really hard. Like my sister has a hard time letting go of people, but there is a point that you push me to that I'm like, I'm out.
So
and I have no problem with it.
What is it? Like if
for me,
like, and let's say it's an action. So say a friend, you have a friend that murders someone in cold blood.
Oh, no.
Not in self-protection, but they do it out of spite. Do you cut them off?
I don't know, because I had a best friend that went to court testifying. He was one of those character witnesses for someone that had been one of our bosses. Like we were working for this guy. He had been he was in a case, a child molestation case, and he went and was a character witness. And I flipped my wit. I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?
Like he was.
What the fuck are you doing?"
He was trying to paint him in a good light.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
And it blew my mind. I was like, he fucking has a there's a history, because there was some reporter over in where it was at, the city was at, dug into it, and there was some background too. This wasn't just a one-time thing. There was also some priors and some weird things that that happened earlier in his life. The guy, right?
So
The dude was nice. Guy was an awesome dude and everything. He was a nice guy and stuff. You could tell. You could tell he drank a lot. That's all I thought. But
Did he get
when he drank
abusive
a
with
lot,
the kids when he drank?
Huh?
Like when he drank, did he then?
Yeah,
get touchy-feely
one
or
of the
abusive or
cases.
whatever?
One of the cases, I believe, he said that he was drunk, and he wound up in someone's house in a bedroom of a daughter.
What?
And yeah, it was over the top.
Whoa.
Yeah. So it was on the news and stuff.
So you were pissed at your friend for
vouching for this guy.
vouching for him,
even though I didn't have anything. I didn't, even though I knew nothing about the case. Like there's no way that I could make a judgment call about the guy's guilt at all. Like I hadn't done, just the fact that my friend had the audacity to go and vouch for someone that was accused of that pissed me off for some reason.
So I think I'm in the same boat. Anything that's kid related, where you
out.
Abuse a kid physically, sexually, you're done.
Yeah.
If I'm a good friend with it, it's done.
And probably if you beat a woman. If you beat a lady,
I'd say
I'm probably out. I'm out.
Depends on the woman.
If it's a Turkish woman that's newly relocated here from
I
New
wasn't
York.
gonna say that. No, but yeah, if it's a the women's situation's weird, because if it's just you're drunk and belligerent,
yeah,
but if she's attacking you and you do it in self-defense, that's a different story.
What if it's a friend of yours, a guy or girl that hates the shit out of his boss or something, or not his boss, his another friend, like just that guy pisses me off, and that guy fucks with him and stuff, and he ends up killing him. Are you not going to go to prison to visit your friend that killed him?
No.
You cut him off because he ended a life?
So say I'm friends with two people.
Yeah, you don't have to necessarily be friends with the other guy, but you know that this guy has had nothing but contempt for the other dude since you've known him. He's like always bitching about that fucking guy. Can't stand him. He still owes me money. Duh. He fucking punched me. Da, da, da,
So in the
da.
scenario, let's do this. In the scenario, and this is no relation, we're just throwing this out there. Like Seth kills Gary.
Yeah.
Would
Would
I
you
go see Seth? Probably not. I don't know.
So,
because that's cold blood.
Mhm.
That's not self-defense. It's not involuntary manslaughter like a car wreck.
Okay, so let me get a little bit more slippery then.
But if you're in a
and
car
he'll have
wreck,
something to say about this.
If you're in a car wreck where you get drunk and you kill someone,
then you're going to stick with that guy.
I don't probably
That one, that one either. Okay, what about a guy that's been abused by someone and he is like, fuck that, I'm gonna kill him, and it's like someone like his uncle or something. He's like, fuck this, I'm killing this guy, and he goes and kills that guy.
That's different. That's
I think that's allowed.
That's
like a vigilante type kill.
That'd be you're if you're being abused physically or sexually and you just snap,
yeah,
and you go after them, it'd be a little weird. I mean, I'm not going to hang out with them all the time or whatever, but I wouldn't cut them off.
I had a friend that I used to skate with, and way back in the day, obviously, and he was a skinhead. He got into the whole neo-Nazi shit, and he ended up killing a Mexican dude
For real, not sharps, but like real.
No, he was not a skinhead against racial
a lot of
prejudice.
the skater stuff were sharps guys.
No, this guy was a skinhead.
Legit.
Yeah, and he ended up killing some guy. And
in cold blood?
Yeah, and it's funny because every once in a while I see him pop up on Facebook, and he's, friend requested me and stuff, and I'm just kind of, I don't want to deal with it.
So let's get away from killing.
What about stealing? Because
Yeah,
that's the one I was talking about. That's close to home.
So that situation there, and I'll just talk about it because I don't give a shit.
I'm out.
He doesn't listen. No,
I'm out.
The only reason before the stealing that he was allowed to come around and hang out was because I know a lot of people that do drugs. Do whatever you want. Don't let it. I'm kind of like I have the Kevin Smith mentality. As long as you're still productive and are doing stuff, it's fine. But if you become a derelict and a junkie, then I'm out. And that person was still performing and still creating. And it fell off there at the end. And when it fell off, that's when the stealing got involved. And that's when
it got
done.
worse?
Yeah. That's when it got really worse.
I don't have any
And that's when the
tolerance,
stealing
man.
got... If you
start
steal
stealing from my
boom.
house,
No.
steal from my house, I'm out. I'm
And
done.
that's
No matter
when it was
what,
done.
if it's drugs, if it's fucking, you had a bad day and you needed, like whatever the case is, I'm out.
Well, and that's when I said done, is when he stole from here. Some of my, camera and...
What about a bad threat? Because you also had a friend once, I think it was you, that said that he was talking about...
Hold on, at the same time?
Yeah.
That dude that stole, we're not saying
Well, we're
names.
back on the thief.
He was also the one that... that whole gear of the old guitarist. Oh, bring it by the house, because he was living with him. Bring it by the house anytime. It's cool. You can just drop it off. And I went by there and dropped it off. And I told the old guitarist, hey, I just dropped all your gear off at your house, and such was there. Let me in.
Never turned up.
He, as soon as I took all the gear in, he immediately took it back out and went and pawned it. That was the day.
Flipped it on you?
And he flipped it on me because the guitarist called me and said, hey, I thought you said you dropped my gear off. And I was like, I did. It should be all sitting in your jam room. Yeah, there's nothing in here. My amp's not in here, and my guitars and my pedals. And I was like, no, I brought all your guitars. I brought your amp over. I brought all your pedals.
That's an ass beating.
I said, it's all sitting there. And he goes, you did for real? I was like, yeah, right after I called you. And
did that person go, God damn it, I know.
He goes, well, hold on. The other person standing right here, let me talk to them. And he's holding on the phone as he's talking. And the other dude said, no, he never came by here. And that right there is where I flipped my
While you were
shit
on the phone?
While I was on the phone listening.
Oh, man.
And he goes, hey, such and such said you never came by. I flipped my shit so hard that Jennifer, she's done this twice. I went completely...
She went and loaded you a bowl?
Red. No, I went... There's only 2 times I've gone this red in my life. I went completely red, grabbed my keys and wallet, and I told the person I was on the phone with, I said, I'm on my way to your house, and we're going to straighten this out. I started walking out the door, and Jennifer held on to me all the way and wrapped herself around me to keep me from getting in the car.
And if you probably would have gone, she probably would have immediately called 911 and said, get to this address now.
Someone's going to die. Because I even said on the phone, I think I remember telling...
When I get over there, someone's going to die.
No, I said, I'm coming over to take care of this.
I'm
going to
right
fucking
now.
kill him.
Damn.
And the other person's like, oh, okay.
I think next time someone fucks up my pizza order, I think that's how I'm going to start the conversation with, I'm coming over there,
and I'm gonna
and someone's going to die. Someone will leave Papa John's pizza in a body bag because you guys didn't put tomatoes on my fucking Hawaiian barbecue pizza.
Jennifer kept me from leaving, and I was off the phone. My phone rang back, and it was the guitarist, and he goes, hey, I know my stuff was here because my guitar strap and cables and
It's still here.
some picks and stuff that were in that guitar in one of my guitar bags and attached to one of my guitars are laying on the floor. He goes, I wanted to see how far this asshole would go. I'm throwing him out tonight. And I was like, you're pretty lucky because Jennifer
what a
stopped
shit
me.
thing to do. Because what if
And it
you
was
would have
all
gone
at
over there
Golden
and
Nugget
fucking
Pawn Shop.
Yeah, well, okay, so the friend that called you back, that guy, he needed to think about it a little more too, because before he pulled that stunt to just test the waters.
No,
because what if you would have gone over there and shot him, shot the guy dead?
Well, what he said was he went back in there after I got off the phone with him.
Yeah.
And saw the stuff on the floor and put 2 and 2 together.
Okay.
And then he confronted the other dude, held him up against the wall, choked him out until he submitted and said, this is where it's at.
Yeah.
Which also happened to be the place where some of my stuff was, some of Jesse's stuff was, some of Seth's stuff was.
Yep.
Yeah, that
You
was
live
one of
and
them.
learn.
The other time I turned red was my old photography partner when her husband called me up.
Oh, yeah. I
And-
forgot about that. Is she still around?
Somewhere. She doesn't shoot anymore because he won't let her.
Because he's crazy?
He told her not to anymore. So is the word I got.
She was doing for...
No, she was really, really good. He said all this stuff about her. What I told him...
Was that all horse shit?
Yeah, it was all horse shit.
No,
Well-
I'm saying, I thought, didn't you... Okay, I might be thinking about a different story, because I thought you said that this woman was kind of putting out a vibe, like, hey, if you want it,
Oh, no,
type
no,
vibe.
no. It ended up... Yeah. But when
So it
he
wasn't all in his
called...
head.
No, when he called and confronted me and said, you know...
I'm telling your wife, you're banging my wife.
He goes, you're an adulterer and fuck you and all this
An
stuff.
adulterer.
And I'm driving home from Dallas from a photo seminar we were just at, me and her and Jesse and my understudy and her understudy at the time. We're all there together. And I went, what? Are you being for real? This is like, I thought he was joking around, and he just kept going off. And what I told him was, you're fucking lucky I'm stuck in traffic in Euless, or else I'd be headed out to your house. They lived like out in Rome. I'd be headed out to your house. I'd pull your fucking ass out of your house and beat the fuck out of you in front of your house, and you'd have to explain to your neighbors and your kids why their dad just got fucked by some stranger. Oh.
Like you were
I
gonna
was
no
pissed.
Were you were
I was pissed.
no lubing him. You were gonna
No
just
lube. I was so pissed that
were
I
you
was
Ed Kemper mode.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna cut his head off and just make it give me
Bam!
head. No, I was so pissed that I was reaching
See, I don't know if-
behind the passenger
I don't know
seat going, is
that-
it in here? Is it in here? Okay.
I don't think that type of confrontation would push me to kill someone, because I'd just be like, dude, shut up. Like, okay, number one, I didn't fuck your lady, and if I did, is this something that you need to be like? That sounds like the problem is with you and her, not me.
She was pregnant 3/4 of the time I was shooting with her.
Yeah,
which makes it
weird,
easy, right? You could just
depends.
Dump it in the dumpster and go.
Grab bag.
Texas grab bag.
So,
and I'm gonna Texas grab bag your wife.
See, I thought you were talking about the other person that you had that that fucking was saying he was gonna come and like fucking gun the whole house down.
Yeah, no, okay.
That guy.
So that's my best friend I grew up with, and
you cut him off, right?
I cut him off because he short circuited brain wise.
It just went
drug
nuts.
wise.
Yeah,
he went
yeah.
nuts. He had done so much stuff that he started making up things in his head and started living these scenarios in his life that just
weren't they're
didn't
weird
make sense.
narratives that
And
didn't. He had delusions of grandeur.
Yeah, that's what it was. And I was tired of getting these phone calls, and I was tired of taking up for him when he was just a piece of shit. He was
Yeah.
a derelict piece of shit. Cheated on
I'm gonna have
both
to
his
look this term up. You used it
wives,
twice
like-
during the show. Derelict.
Yeah, he cheated on his wives, and
So I got another
he
scenario
short
to run
circuited
by you.
out, and that's why when he started sending me those tweets about killing the family, I was like, okay,
Derelict. Okay, I got another one. One more, and we'll move on to another subject. Okay.
So with drugs, if someone is
Yes, I've done that
like
before.
crazy.
I've cut off someone for drugs. I've cut off someone for just
When they reach
fucking-
the junkie stage,
I didn't like them anymore.
like when they're not recreational, hanging out at the grotto, having a good time with their friends, making music and partying, or
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah.
You know, smoke your weed, do whatever if you got to do
No, well,
cocaine or
I've
whatever,
never.
it's fine.
Okay, wait, back up.
I'm
First
not
of all,
saying
I don't think that you're going to run into a pothead that is going to start like ruining your life. That's not usually characteristic of someone that smokes a bunch of weed.
Unless they're just a lazy fuck.
Like, but he did other things too.
You do realize people can see you do
Yeah,
that.
but these people don't see what I'm saying. But anyway, here's one I got for you, and then we'll move on.
Yeah.
And then, unless you got a final thought, because I think I have another final thought. What if you break up with a girl and it's been 3 months, and then you find out that your buddy was hanging out with her? What about that?
No.
Okay.
That's happened.
Okay.
In the past,
I just wanted
with friends of mine, and
all right, cool. Yeah, we're okay.
That's no big deal.
Yeah.
It's whatever. I'm done. I'm
Yeah.
moving on. Then that's the thing is like when that shit happens.
Yeah.
Like if I break up with her,
Yeah.
I'm off doing other shit. I'm now single again.
Yeah.
I'm
Taken the
just-
monkey off my back.
Yeah, I'm now
Yeah.
dropping DNA everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah,
I just
no,
wanted to make
that, and then I just pray for you.
What, me?
Whoever picks her up.
I
just
know.
pray.
It all
I
goes
just
back. Do you know what? Here's the boy. If you're that fragile of a person, then maybe we shouldn't be hanging out. And that's when that happened to me, I was like, I'm letting go of this.
Yeah.
I've had issues, like people have talked. It's just like you. I've taken up for you. I've done this. I've done that. And you're the most narcissistic person I have ever met in my life.
Yes.
And we will. I'm not. There's no future in this relationship. And I was like, all right, fuck it. This
Are
is
you breaking up with me now?
No.
Oh,
no,
you pointed
dude.
at you. You said you, and that I was the most narcissistic.
No, I was.
You're
theater of the
talking to
mind.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, and that's yeah. I'm totally with that. I mean, if someone is that fragile, it can't just be like, all right, move on, because the freaking best friend I grew up with, growing up, we swapped chicks around and stuff, and it was no big deal.
Some dudes don't get it, man. They just don't get it. They think that there's some guys that, and don't, this is a note to you, man. This is the worst trait you can have as a dude, is be that guy that thinks because you slept with a girl that you have possession of her from that point on. If
That
you
goes
think
to
you
the
have-
owning thing.
Yeah. Well, it does. I
Yeah.
guess it does in a weird
And
way.
you don't own
It does.
her.
You don't fucking own a woman that you had a one-night stand with or had a baby with or whatever. That person is not yours. There's no, hey, ownership clause. We're in a relationship and I got to stick my TT inside your TT, so I own you. Don't be that guy ever.
Be the guy that supports the other guy that comes in if they're friends with you. And then you sit there and you make odd jokes like, you know, when you enter her cervix on the right, there's a little weird bump. You felt that before, right?
Yeah.
You become that guy.
What'd you think of that mole kind of right there, right?
Yeah, right
small
there,
of her back when you're looking at it? Does it look like it's winking at you sometimes?
I always tried to get her to get it lasered off, but maybe you'll have
Yeah.
better luck.
Yeah. Yeah, but the real friend will be like, "Fuck you, shut the fuck up. I liked her." Da da da. The one that's got the problems is the one that's stews and like, that's my girl.
And especially since it's been like, what, 12 years now?
Yeah.
You've been married?
No.
No.
Oh, me? Oh, talking
The
about
other
our
person.
scenario?
The
Yeah,
other
yeah.
person's been
Oh, yeah,
married
yeah. I think so. I don't
has
know.
a-
I don't fucking know.
So the next beer we have up is called Behold the Illustrated Man.
Behold the eye of the betrayed dreamer.
It's a dark sour with berries.
Breaking news.
Oh, we got
What do we
breaking
got?
news?
We got breaking news. Let's see in here.
What?
CNN. What's going on?
What do you have?
Going to Fox.
We're going to you. Ulrich,
take
what do you
Fox.
got?
I'll get CNN. We'll check out what this breaking
Hold on.
news is.
There is
You
a
get
breaking news story I've been
breaking
waiting
news
on.
story. We got breaking news.
Let's see. Why'd you hit that?
Hold
What's going on?
There's nothing going on.
What do you mean? What do you mean? We got news.
No, we do have breaking news.
Okay, you're out.
You
saved,
lucked.
saved you.
The Bali volcano has exploded. There is fire and lava
Dun, dun, dun.
raining from the skies.
Dun, dun,
I'm
dun.
not on it. Hold on.
Dun dun dun.
Man.
I've
Should
been
I-
watching this for days.
Should I send
I had an invite to go down there too.
breaking
The
news?
airport
Crew
didn't open.
says if you're a taxpayer, this bill benefits you.
No, the Bali volcano is erupting. It hasn't erupted since 1963. And fire and ash and lava are spilling out of it. I guess it didn't have a giant cone explosion.
Breaking news.
No,
Bitcoin just hit $10,000. Bitcoin just hit $10,000.
Why is it going up? I thought they were doing bad.
Back
It's
to
dropping
you,
down. Okay.
Dustin.
So I have another question. Now that we have some
Breaking news. Breaking news. North Korea can hit everywhere in the world, Mattis says.
All right, are we done with the breaking news segment? Because I do have something else I'd like to ask. Now that we're done with the what would ruin a friendship, or how do you cut off a serious friendship? What would it take? Next question I thought about today.
Breaking news. Breaking news. Max OS. Oh, man, I lost my place. Max, there's a security flaw in Mac's newest OS. Back to you, Dustin.
High Sierra? I haven't
High Sierra.
upgraded yet.
I have.
not upgraded yet.
And I'm doing fine.
So, breaking news. Bali's fiery volcano could end up temporarily cooling the entire planet.
That'd be awesome.
Here's their way out.
Yeah.
Here's their way out right here.
They just teed it up.
The climate changers
Yeah.
are saying, here's their tee up.
Yeah, for sure. Breaking news. LeBron ejected for the first time in his career. Getting back to that, though. Well, it's not... Since
The global warming, the
global
cooling.
warming. You're totally right. This
Yeah.
gets them out. This
You just
bails
teed
them
it
out.
up.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to cover the entire planet with
Good thing
ash and cloud cover.
good thing
and it's gonna
Republicans-
cool it down.
Good
Yeah.
thing, Republicans.
Good thing.
You guys got saved this time.
Wait, I thought it was the Democrats that are all over global warming.
They are.
Oh, okay.
So they're saying it's
thinking,
good.
oh, you're safe.
Yeah, yeah. They're like, okay, so
still
Republicans
waiting
dodged a
because-
bullet now, but
When I was born,
it
was
is a fucking hot November, though.
it was
My paint's
Spock
sweaty.
telling me that
I have moss dick right now.
there were documentaries of Spock, Leonard Nimoy telling me that the next ice age was on its way in
Well,
by
we also
2010s.
remember when we obsessed
I'm
on
so
this.
confused.
Remember, we went through a little obsession phase of this because I was pro global warming.
No,
Like,
you were pro Bill Nye.
yeah. Listen to the tape.
You were pro Bill Nye.
And I was pissed. Man, he did my Saturday morning cereal show. I was pissed.
And his
was
Netflix
hot.
specials.
I was fired up. But
Have you
anyway,
gone back and watch those, and you'd be like, "Man,
God
he
damn,
really
he
was
was-
just talking
yeah.
a bunch of shit."
yeah, I have.
Because you're like,
No, we would
watch it and be like, "Okay, that's
we
interesting."
fought
and then
like
you're
3 weeks in a row about global warming and shit. Well, I didn't get my eyes open to all this until I started listening to No Agenda, of course. And now I lost my damn train of thought.
the cooling. We were arguing you were a global warmist.
Yeah, I was a global warmist.
I
and
wasn't a denier. I was just kind of like, let's see.
it's not
happen.
totally. Yeah, you're like, let's just see how
Let's
this plays out. And
see.
stuff.
I mean, because that was like 2 years ago, and
Yeah.
like some scientists were in, some scientists aren't. Now the magical 95% are in,
Yeah,
and
which
I'm still waiting to see the water rise. Like they said, within
Mm-hmm.
5 years, Miami would be underwater. Or some shit.
well,
Venice,
Al
they
Gore
said
had
the
to have a
water was
sequel.
was lower.
Al Gore had to have a sequel to his film.
Uh,
Like, you know what I mean? So that
like Venice is not supposed to exist right now,
no, Miami's not.
but they said the water has actually receded
Yeah.
and gotten lower. So
I had a thought that I wanted to add on to that, but I'm not going to think of it. I keep trying to, but I just can't. I don't have it in me.
So my next question to you, which had me thinking today, is
My dong size?
that and world travel.
World travel. I don't have much experience in this, but I'll tell
I
you what
know
I
it.
do know.
But is there anywhere you absolutely want to go
Yes.
and need to go?
Absolutely. And okay,
Do you have a
overseas?
list, or do you just have a number one? Like, I need to go here.
I have. It's pretty much getting into a list now by this time. Like, There's places that if I'm taking my dying breath and I'm like, fuck.
I wish I would have gone here.
I wish I would have gone here. I wish I'd have gone here. I wish I'd have gone here. And I wish I would have worn underwear.
And cleared your browser history.
And cleared my browser history.
So what? Where at?
One of them is Ireland for sure. I've got to go overseas to Europe, and I want to go to Ireland. I want to go to UK. I want to go.
This is your 2-year warning.
Well, that's the thing. We could get to a point in global.
No. It's not a point.
Like
I'm going in 2 years again.
Oh, you are?
So this is your 2-year.
Like if I want to go on a trip with you.
Yeah, if you want to go over there with us.
But my point is, though, the world climate is terrible right now, and travel to anywhere could be completely cut off at any time. We saw how
it's fine,
huh?
It's fine. You trap me in Ireland.
Oh no, I'm just talking about getting there.
Be the most happy.
I'm saying I need to go now before something breaks out, like a nuclear war or some shit.
Yeah,
and the U.S. is like, you ain't unpack your bags. We ain't going anywhere, honky.
well, I was watching that. There was an Ask Reddit today about the people listing their favorite
New York
places,
City's
most beautiful places they've ever been.
And Hawaii.
We can go there at the beginning of the year.
Oh, we're supposed to go for the Dillinger Escape Plane show, but
yeah, I'm kind of out of vacation days. I'm running low.
That sucks because I could have pulled it off.
Go!
I don't have anyone to go with, and I don't know. You had some hem-haw way that we were going to get tickets. Like it wasn't like we have our tickets. I could still score them because I think I know some people that work at the venue type thing.
I can still get tickets.
Then let's go.
Or do you want to go see Black Rebel Motorcycle Club in April?
No. I'd rather see Dillinger in Jersey. Jersey.
No, it's not in Jersey.
Oh, I thought it was in Jersey.
No, it's at Terminal 5, right?
They're playing Jersey too, though, aren't they?
It's Terminal 5.
Terminal 5, yeah.
Terminal 5's up by...
I thought that was in Jersey.
It's on the Upper West Side. It's up there by Central Park.
True.
It's Central Park West.
True.
What's wrong with that guy?
True.
And if I got to be truthful...
True.
Terminal 5...
Donald Trump has AIDS.
Not the best venue
Donald
to
Trump
see
has
events.
AIDS.
Although Faith No More likes to play that.
I think the guy on the show.
So yeah, New York and Ireland, those are them, huh? Ireland's
and Hawaii,
fucking amazing.
Hawaii too.
Kauai.
Don't forget Hawaii. And I'd love to go to Japan too.
Olympics, we're gonna go if you want to go
to Japan.
In 3 years.
Japan might be wiped off the face of the earth by then.
Yeah. You see,
actually, we all might be wiped off the face of the earth by then. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
You see who's over just throwing their middle fingers in the air to fucking North Korea right now, don't you?
Yeah, me?
No.
Who?
Alex is over there in Seoul.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, and he's just...
HK Alex?
Yeah, he's just standing...
Like looking at the...
Fuck you,
Did you see that video of that guy, that defector, that soldier that came over from the border?
5 times?
Yeah.
They drug him over?
Yeah, I didn't know they were that hardcore about people coming in from the north. Like, because he didn't have any guns.
There's the north shooting him. The north shot him trying to leave, and one of the guys...
Oh, I thought it was the south shooting him as he was coming in.
The south dragged him across and saved him.
Oh, God.
He was on a ventilator last time I saw him. But the north guy...
the story wrong.
They said a guy on the north side, when he was chasing him, crossed and realized he was across and jumped back over. And they say that was a violation of the treaty and could be considered an act of war.
Yeah, everything that they're doing right now is an act of war.
I've heard that's a bunch of BS, though. You go over there to the line, to the DMZ zone, and it's just stupid. Like, there's one spot where they stare each other down, but everything else just kind of like, who cares? It's like Walmart.
Do you think any of them have developed relationships with each other? Like, oh, hey, there's Bill over there again, man. Hey, oh, yeah, tell my son. Like, give him the nod.
It's human nature that if you see the same person day to day all the time, you probably nod, or you see them looking at binoculars, and you're like, or you moon them or something,
Dude,
you know?
I would like, man, what if, just put this in your head right now.
You do Mad Libs at each other as you're looking at binoculars?
I'm going to put you in North Korea, and I'll be in South Korea, and we're the ones that are supposed to be watching each other.
No. It's all like
stupid, dude. Like,
if I see you,
hamster, ex-hamster, that Tommy Lee Pam video. There's a new angle.
If I see you pull out your binoculars,
look at this dick.
I'm gonna put a giant dildo hanging out of my pants and be like, yeah, and he'll be like, why is it so brown?
Oh, what's wrong with y'all? We'd be terrible at it.
Terrible.
I'd be like, hey, man, fucking Cowboys suck. Fuck. Cowboys suck. You're like,
What about those Tokyo Dragons? We're
Did you
talking
see
baseball.
Game of Thrones. Fuck. What the fuck? Ned Stark's still alive. Shit. Oh, blew it again. Sorry.
Oh, he came back to life.
Yeah.
Wait, what's his name? The king, the bastard son. What? Jon Snow.
Jon Snow.
Can you believe Jon Snow's fucking Khaleesi?
Man.
What?
Yeah.
Just ramming his rod in and out.
They'd be so pissed at us.
How do you say that in Korean?
You Major Dustin. You fuck up again with that stupid Stubbs dude. He don't love you.
You stop talking about Jon Snow dick.
You guys always talk about penises. Nobody want to hear about penis. You get on the, you shoot him in the head.
Are you gay?
Why don't you guys go make love for each other right in the DMZ zone? Fucking chung towels.
And then once the DMZ finally falls and everything's free, we just run across at each other.
Paradise.
And we do the, it's Jason Garrett.
And we start our podcast.
And Dez hugging on the field before the game.
And we start our podcast.
We started a podcast. So yeah, I was just wondering about that because I read that subreddit and I was asked to go to Bali a few days ago, but the airport had already closed. That was tempting.
You were tempted to go to Bali, but the airport closed. Oh,
they've closed it days ago
in.
because of the ash and the eruption, the imminent eruption.
I don't know, man. I hate to say it, but I'm out on India. That's not on my top 10.
It's not India. It's Indonesia.
Oh, I thought Bali was in. I thought Bollywood and all that shit was in India.
Just kidding.
Hey, yeah, it's not on my top 10 though.
Would you?
Should it be? Am I missing something?
No.
I know that
my top 10 changes a lot.
Yeah, kind of like your women top 10
and
men.
Yeah,
my men's pretty straightforward. Like I've been on Brad Pitt. I've been on his ass for like a while. Like it's
Greg.
Yeah, Greg's gonna stick with you for a while. But women, they come and go. It's like.
Was this Greg pre-making out with Brittany or after making?
That is weird.
She did one that, but that never happened.
You weren't
Did you
there.
know Greg made out with your mom?
You weren't there, sir. We were.
We watched it.
There.
I would still let.
We were in a cuckold. It was weird.
I would still let Greg bang me.
What? You're not even talking about being the pitcher?
He's Greg.
After he pulled out of your mom and just went straight to you?
Okay, this is getting weird
That's
now.
Weird.
God.
When do you cut off your friendship with Greg?
No such
Before or
thing.
after he sticks it in you after coming out of your mom?
It's Greg.
God. Man.
So anyway, yeah, I was just... I think my new travel, because I sent something to Jennifer, I want to fly to Berlin.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Berlin would be cool.
And I want to drive from Berlin to Vienna,
Berlin's
Austria.
probably in my top 10.
I want to go to Vienna, Austria, up to Prague.
What about Australia? Is that in your top 10?
I got a place we can stay right now.
Claudia?
If we go. No. But, man. The thing is...
She would so not go for that.
Who, Claudia?
Yeah, if we were like, hey, remember
Oh, I thought
Jesse?
you meant Jennifer.
No, what?
Claudia still lives here in the States.
Yeah, but if she lived in... Like, because she was from Australia. We're talking about a friend of ours that was originally from Australia.
They love Texans.
Yeah, but she she knew me. I was bad for business in her life. Like she had like I threw up on her carpet like 17, 15 times
during the wedding.
Yeah,
to Jesse.
Yeah.
I'm hit or miss. I'd rather go to New Zealand.
I'm pretty sure I cleaned one of her bridesmaids' orifices with bleach just to see if Aussies turned.
British? She doesn't like me because they used to call her.
Do they turn a different? Like when you?
She used to get mad at me because I called her a British redneck.
Oh yeah,
because that's what
they don't
Australians.
I love Australians.
I do too.
We remember when we first started the show, we got love from Australia. Now,
yeah,
no mas.
No mas. I think it's the time change.
It's just like those girls down in Louisiana. We had that group of girls that were really listening to us. Boy, they got tired of our ass so quick.
So we have email, right?
Yeah.
It went from us getting pictures from them, like sitting in our shirts and stuff, and like, "Hey, look!
No, it was
love y'all listening to my JJTN."
There were titty pics with
we're
them.
You're dead to us.
I came across a pic the other day, and it was both of them topless with JJTM written across their chest.
Yeah.
And I was like...
Not anymore, man.
Not anymore.
Now we get dick
Where they
pics.
at? Now we
Our
just get big old...
taint model pictures from our friends.
Which, if you are a taint model, you can send the photos into our email, because the only person that checks our email now is Ulrich.
I still call BS on the taint model. I don't believe it.
No, it's a true story. It's a true story.
Marlon, send it in. All right, go ahead. What we got? You want to play the email intro, or do you have that?
I do have that.
Do you
Why
want
don't
to
you play
it?
that first?
Which one do you have? There's like 9.
I have like 9. I have male intro, I have male intro old, and then I had JJTM male intro MP3.
Whichever one you want.
Yeah.
It's your call. You're
Call it
running the
though.
board.
Call it out though. I want to know which one's which.
JJTM male intro.
Yes, do
Okay.
it.
You got me.
Damn it! That's the one we've always heard. We've heard this one the most.
I'm still in the closet with this show. I'm never coming out.
Never coming out. Never coming out. Never coming out. Never coming out. Never coming out. Never coming out.
Did you drink this Illustrated Man?
Never coming out.
It's amazing sour.
I love that part. Isn't that a Warcraft?
It's a Murloc.
A Murloc?
Yes, from World of Warcraft.
Anyways.
What do we got?
This one's from Marlon.
The guy you just called a liar.
Yeah, you just called him a liar.
I called Matt a liar about the taints.
No, I'm not. Me? I'm not making it up.
Their old guitarist became a taint model.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or are you talking about the Australian bridesmaid? That one.
Where he... Did you throw up so hard
What do you
that
be
it-
calling a liar?
Did you throw up in her butthole so hard that it bleached
What do you call a
it?
liar? Huh? Like the acid?
You threw up so hard
Like bile turns the butthole.
Yeah, that it bleached her
It
butthole?
does. It does.
Can I read the email yet?
Go for it.
Would you boners be a couple of sweethearts and mention our next show on your show tonight? It's Fred's on Curry, Free Loco Gringos at 8, big word at 9.
Free long curry?
Fred's on Curry.
You want some more?
Yeah, I'll take the rest of it.
Yeah, because I had...
And the Meth
Yeah,
Inks.
so-
The Meth Inks.
The Meth Inks?
Yeah. With,
That's the Methinks cover band that does meth.
with special
They're all
guest-
skinny.
With special guest riffist that I can't name to keep it a secret named Dodie at 10.
I heard about that.
It's,
Yeah,
a,
Doty with the Methinks.
it's free.
Dodie with a methinks. Dodie in the methinks.
It's free and family aside from the cursing and male nudity, hugs, not drugs, Marlon.
So yes, this Saturday night,
Saturday night?
right?
I think so. That's what you were saying pre-show.
It's the 2nd. Because the third. The 2nd's Friday? I don't know. Anyway, it's on Saturday because Friday night is FTW at Sunshine.
Mm-hmm.
But
Remember last time we saw FTW at,
yeah,
at
they're gonna smoke out
Grotto?
Sunshine. Yeah, they're gonna
Sunshine's-
smoke out Sunshine. But Saturday is free at Fred's, the local Gringos, the Beaumonts, and then
Yeah.
the Methinks at 10.
This is the cool Freds, too.
The Cool Fred's right
Not that
there
the other
on
one's not.
7th.
Yeah.
Um,
What's the name of the street
West
again?
Curry.
Yeah,
clicked
Curry.
out.
Oh, you did?
And it's across from Steel City Pops. And Doty is playing guitar with
You
them.
should ask your mom if we can go see that.
You should go.
I
It's
thought we
free.
had the whole caravan. With
What
us.
time's it
Take
start?
them all. 10. They play at 10. The show starts at 8. With the local Gringos of
That's
8.
the only thing is keeping everyone out that late.
What the fuck?
I mean, Michaela stays up till 2 anyways.
We don't say kids' names on the show, sir. Don't you know we got stalkers?
So
Shut up,
the kids can't go
Matthew.
out past 10. It's a Methinks set. They'll be done and back in bed by 11:15.
Unless they stay up to make a Tortino's pizza. Tostinos.
And set the house on fire. Is that the
Set
pizza
the
you were
fucking
making?
house on fire.
It was.
Yeah.
That's like
I didn't
that's
know
a
that I'd
cracker.
ate.
That's a cracker with tomato paste on it.
I didn't know that I'd
It
ate.
was so black when I pulled it out.
Sample that.
Yeah. Time code.
Where is the
Time code on that one.
Yeah. All right, I got it.
Anyway,
Just say he was so black when he took it out.
No, he said he other in the show.
He did say
I can
he?
splice that together.
Okay. Oh yeah, he has. Get ready for that one.
Oh man! All right, so we
This-
have any more email?
we have 2 more.
All right.
This one's from Pat. Subject I don't know what to do. Dear Stubbs, I need your advice.
Never good when you're asking me,
God.
Pat.
I was fooling around with my boyfriend, and he noticed a big hair on my nipple. He said I probably used to be a man and said I was gross. I said I would remember.
Wait. Now I'm confused. Is Pat Pat's the one that's doing sending the email, and it's a woman, right?
Is it the Pat that goes?
Is it Saturday Night Live? It's Pat.
I don't know yet.
Okay, I'll try to follow along.
He said I probably used to be a man, and said I was gross. I said I would remember if I had a sex change, but he said I probably was born a man, but when I was a baby, they cut off my wiener. I said he was stupid, but when I think about it, he might be right. What do you think? I'm kind of scared because I don't want to have to switch bathrooms again.
If he switched bathrooms the first time, then you probably had a sex change.
Yeah,
I'm confused.
I think is the person's name is Pat, right? I think Pat, you're cool. I think Pat, you're cool, man. Don't sweat it. Or the Miss Pat. I mean, there's no rules that say if you want to live in America, you should learn to speak American. That's nowhere.
Unless
you want to be in America, let's speak
Nail and
American.
Palin tells you that. Did you go watch Nail and Palin this week?
No, and I don't think that picture's real.
Did you just go watch Nail and Palin?
Oh, is that what it's from?
It's real.
No, that's the porn that has.
I know I know about Nail and Palin, but that's
her
not where
name?
that picture came from, though, right?
Is her name Jennifer Ann? Where she
Is
that
but
her name?
that's not where that picture came from. That
No.
picture is a very hot MILF painting. Like
Seth calls BS on it.
It probably is BS.
All right, next email.
Who's Nail and Palin had? What's her name? Lisa Ann. Not Jennifer Ann. Jennifer Ann's the British model.
Look her up.
All right, go ahead.
This one's from Brock. Subject: You're stupid.
That's given.
I was listening to last week's show with the Orca Matt band, and you guys.
That's like 6 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Those three. Well,
Orca Matt. Orca not.
He misspelled it. I know how to pronounce it.
Would you say that lady's name was?
Lisa Ann. She got big old fucking.
And you guys didn't even mention Charles Manson and Malcolm Young dying. That was not.
That was
show.
last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy's off, man.
He's stupid.
The Orcanaut show happened the Orcanaut show happened a couple of weeks or a few weeks ago.
You're probably from Alabama.
I used to think you guys were hip and up with the
We're not fucking hip.
And up with the times, but
yeah, that's us hipsters.
But now I know you're stupid.
We are stupid.
Well, Brock, eat a dick.
Is Brock from Alabama? Is that what you said?
Brock sounds like a douchebag.
Yeah. How about them Auburn Tigers? Sorry, Brock.
Yeah, we watched that at Friendsgiving.
Yeah, we did.
We
watch
did.
that at Friendsgiving.
We watched it.
We touched each other.
We pyramided.
Huh? This Lisa Ann doesn't look anything like. I guess they dolled her up because she doesn't look anything like Sarah Palin. Oh wait, let me look at the pictures where she's playing Sarah Palin.
Yeah, put Lisa Ann, Sarah Palin, and then there's a picture of Obama deep inside of her.
I think I need to look this up.
Deep inside of her.
Hey,
Man,
Mark,
I've been on a typo
you
negative
need to.
kick.
You need to. Oh my gosh, it does look like her.
Hold on.
Told ya.
What's this porno code?
That's who
Who's
did it.
Nailing Palin?
That's her. This is the one where that's who that picture was her.
Who's
that picture of
Nailing
her
Palin?
painting.
What'd she
Mystery
get paid
solved.
for bringing up old porn.
Mystery solved. Yeah, that and Veridex.
You ever watch Dave's old porn?
Yeah,
and that show's funny.
Do they
make
still?
fun of shit?
Is it still on? Is it Independent Film Channel? Right.
I think
that does it.
so.
Or no, they had
was
it on
it
HBO for a while.
Yeah, it was on HBO for a little bit.
They don't do
Or
it anymore.
Cinemax, Yeah.
That was a good show.
Shit, how much
They had
time do we
dickheads
have?
in.
Fuck,
Come in.
we're out of time.
Well, what do you want to move to? We can do it. We can do a quick hit.
Whoa.
That's
So-
her though.
There's something I want to do. I wanted to talk to you about on the show.
Oh, wait,
see
my
if it was a good idea.
segment.
What? Diddler?
Yeah, my diddler of the week.
We just ran out of time, cuz.
Do your diddler.
Do the drop.
Spit it out. I don't have it loaded.
That's stupid.
You don't have your own.
Diddle 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 diddle. I like the diddle. I like the diddle. I like the diddle and diddle land.
Okay. When can we retire it?
I have
Because
a segment.
Ask your son.
I have a love-hate relationship with him. That was just cool. Just then.
Oh, that was fun.
But saying diddle 65,000 times at my house is not getting cool.
I
I'm
stopped
getting sick of
saying it. It's Gary who says it now.
You need to
Is it
wash
Gary the
their
one?
mouths out with
Yeah.
soap.
Him and Gary?
No. It's Gary.
No, threaten to wash
I
their,
retired it.
their mouths out with semen.
Do it! Whoa. Don't do that.
You just said do it.
Yeah, do it.
You know what? I'm just
North Texas Uber driver allegedly raped elderly passenger.
I like how he does this segment, dude.
Was it
Seth?
Was it a Korean dude?
Asian? Was it an Asian meth head?
Yeah, was it an Asian meth head?
Wait.
And did
There's
he
so much-
rape an elderly woman after dropping off Stubbs and Seth?
We've got to talk to you about how to present these news stories, dude.
No, I like the doo-doo blast.
The doo-doo blast?
The doo-doo blast out of words.
Do that
is
again.
Awesome.
Same exact way, okay? And we won't walk over it. It's awesome the
Hold
way
on.
you're doing it. Do you want us to do the intro again for you?
No. I just wanted to blast it.
All
Like,
right. We won't
hey,
do the
Matt,
intro.
you know, we got this beer here, and blah, blah, blah.
Okay, go ahead.
North Texas Uber driver allegedly raped elderly passenger.
You think elderly rape's funny?
I do.
It's like splatter diarrhea, speckle diarrhea, like when you back up to a wall.
I
you just
don't
spray.
think so.
Like what he says.
No.
He just sprayed it all out.
I think it's just like a bunch of unmixed pudding, like the powder before you like put any milk in it. It's just a bunch of that.
He don't even look like a diddler.
Most of them don't. The good ones don't.
Would you think a priest was a diddler?
Yes.
Yes, anybody
Don't
in
ask
that outfit.
Don't answer that question. Do you think a nun would be a diddler?
I saw the Pope.
Do you think
Pope's a diddler?
Whoa! Okay.
Whoa!
Hello, Catholic people that listen to our show.
The old one was.
They don't like you talking about any of their popies, man.
The old one can't even leave Vatican City, or
Doesn't
he
matter.
can be brought up
You're
on.
gonna get us.
He can be brought up on charges against humanity.
See, this is what I'm talking about. This speaking on a podcast with no regard for human life. I'm going to get taken out by the Catholic Church. I've seen the Da Vinci Code. Tom Hanks. I've seen him.
I've seen
I
Angels
was
and Demons.
running. I've seen that.
I've seen Angels and Demons. He
I'm the
was
one-
in the Vatican.
I'm the one that's going to get taken out for you saying shit like that about whole united cultures.
Fuck
and
the
religion.
Masons.
Oh, dear God. Here, fucking ended lit. Go ahead, do it all.
Actually, I'm super intrigued by the Masons.
Now, we used to have a book.
And are they still strong?
Let's wrap this up. I got poop.
Go ahead. We know how to end the show without you.
I thought you just did when you read that news story.
I don't poop in strangers' houses. We've been through this.
Oh my God, there's a whole yard. Go sit next to Roxy and
I
shit.
don't poop around people either.
Okay,
Poop
two
in my own
things.
bathroom.
I've got an idea. And we have a list here that I wanted to go through, but we were out of time.
Woo!
That's sour. It hurts your jaw. Makes your balls.
Where's this
big.
one? And where's it from?
Illustrated
it's a dark
Man.
sour.
I forgot who made it. You have to look.
You
Is
know,
that
I
flavor?
can't stop drinking that Martin House that you don't like. That salty,
Salty
lady.
Lady?
I love that.
They have Sea Witch is out right now too. It's the barrel aged.
It's not a sour though, is it? Oh, it is?
It's the barrel aged.
It's called Sea Witch.
Sea Witch. It comes in a box of 2 cans.
Toucan Sam.
So I have an idea, and this spawns from yesterday or Sunday at our practice next door at the lighthouse.
The Drag the Ocean practice that
Drag
happened?
the Ocean practice.
Hallelujah. Well,
I want to,
yeah.
we quickly shit out 2 hardcore songs that will never see the light of day again, but we just shit them out for the fun of it. I want to go over there and do a one-off recording, kind of like I joked around with this too, the Desert Sessions.
Yes.
Where we just write a song in 5 minutes and play it. And if we play like we did the other day, those 2...
That wouldn't be Desert Sessions.
Well, what? Well, no. I'm just saying, like they spit out songs within 5 and 10 minutes. Most of the Desert Session songs are really... They just throw them together and then...
All right, how do you
built
want
on
to do
them.
this?
Those 2 songs we did were chaos. They were hardcore songs, like not as in metal. I mean the actual genre of hardcore music, like Code Orange and Godmother and shit like that. I think we should spit something out.
Like get some musicians to go over there,
One
meet,
weekend.
and do a whole album one weekend?
1 weekend.
Of minute and 30-second songs?
Yes.
I'm down.
Thought I was starting the hardcore band.
Why we have the house, because we're probably going to lose it soon.
I thought you... Okay, man, you keep flip-flopping on me, dude. Because the other night you said it looks like we're good again.
I'm living on the edge. I'm living...
Cue it.
Living on the edge.
I don't have that.
I'm living with the idea that we could lose it at any time, so let's make the most of it. You know, we go like 2 or 3 weeks with it being empty, and I think we should just pound it. And we could do that easily. I know
Who do you want to
people that
play
come
on
over
it?
and play. Well, first, we got Dave.
Dave
will just show up and piss all over everything.
No, well,
and
you
it'll
got to
work.
remember...
How do those songs sound? Were they recorded?
It's ass.
Well,
I'll let you listen to it afterwards.
Is it because of the quality?
It sounds hardcore. It sounds like hardcore music.
It sounds like Godmother.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, we could spit.
I'd like to tune it down lower, though.
Yeah, that's no big deal. All my basses are an A now.
Because all I've done, I've never gone below drop C. Our
Oh.
tuning that we do.
Well, get ready to reset all your shit up.
True.
I had
Yeah,
everything of mine is reset, and when I brought it up to C to play with us, I was kind of like, oh, I hope this works.
You're going to get us bitched at for talking gear. But I also
No,
want to
that's
do a
fine.
thrash band.
But we could spit out a thrashy hardcore album in a weekend and then have this diddler over here, I'm using the word, scream over it. And
You
we're
could.
done.
That's a good idea.
And we just put, and just like, here, we just piss this out. Here. Done. We can have friends come over and help engineer it or whatever. But I've been wanting to take half this gear over there to... I shouldn't say that.
But you're scared.
I'm not scared. I'm just... Well, we have to bring it all back.
Well, you're
You know,
about to start getting the pressure because I'm getting more and more involved with Logic. Like, I don't know. Did we talk about that on air?
It won't.
Logic
did
is
not.
starting to... I'm starting to get sucked in. Like, it's like I could feel the gravitational pull.
Oh, and I got something to give you.
Is that
we
the way
gotta
you
go in
were
the house.
when you first started playing around with it? Was that how you were? You're like, it's like a slow, gradual gravitational pull. You're just like, I can't
Well, I was
stop.
doing electronica stuff with it, and building stuff around that, and I was really diving into the MIDI aspect of everything, and yeah, I got sucked in. And then when I started trying to record real instruments and stuff,
Jerry, or
that's when things really went.
I was once eaten.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because of all the shit you can do with it, and I don't give a fuck what anybody says. It's way more flexible than Pro Tools, and it's why everybody starts there that has a
No.
MIDI-based project or an electronic-based project, then brings it in real instruments.
When I went to school, the in radio, television, and film core classes you had to take Pro Tools editing. It was fresh. It was the new thing. You also had, this is going to date me, but you also had to cut with a blade, like real tape, real.
Yeah, we've talked about that. Yeah.
Well, I bet you right now there's no. I bet you they either all offer the option or it's all Mac based. It's all Pro Tool or it's all Logic because. Well, yeah, I can't say that. Because
If they're
a lot of
teaching
people
you how
use
to
Logic.
do live instruments and stuff, then they probably go Pro Tools.
No, they were teaching just for editing, for radio station editing, like for spots and stuff.
Yeah. Well, you're just probably dragging in loops and shit, right? You can do that in Pro
Yeah.
Tools easy.
I
I
was-
know the time I spent out in California for a while, back in the early aughts, and talking to big name people
I don't think I have
about
to say early.
the stuff they used. A lot of them were using Logic because they couldn't be flexible with Pro Tools. Now, Pro Tools has kind of, since DigiDesign doesn't own them anymore, and M Audio came in and took them over, Avid, M Audio, all that crap, it's kind of changed a little bit and gotten a little easier to use, but you still have to bounce down real time. I mean, come on, this ain't the Stone Age. You don't have to do that anymore. You still have to have like a piece of hardware connected to it to use it, at least the big version. They may have changed that though in the last 2 years. But it's kind of dumb. Like when I had Pro Tools, I had to have a fucking dongle plugged into my USB port in order to open it.
Yeah.
Which was the key, and you would.
Yeah.
I carried it around my neck like oh, I'm traveling. I got to plug this in.
Yeah, that's what happened. That's when I was in school. We had to.
But when I was out there and like I talked to, not the name drop, but Charlie Closer. Yeah, I was talking to him like, what did he prefer using? He's like, oh, I'll go to Logic, and then if I want to get big with things and bring in like a bunch of live instruments, then I'll take my Logic project, bounce it down, bring it to Pro Tools for the live instrumentation because of the shit. At the time, the I/O for Pro Tools was a lot better.
I don't think so anymore.
No, it's pretty equal, and I know everybody I still talk to that's out there is half and half. Some will use Pro Tools, some will use Logic.
Well, I've done both. It's been a while. Like I did the the basic of Pro Tools. Like it hadn't been out like 5 years when I was using it, so it was in its baby stages. So I'm sure that they've gotten better too. But to me,
still a Digio 2 sitting around here somewhere.
But to me, Logic's has just been way easier, and just
it is easier. It's more intuitive.
Yeah.
And especially when you bring up your mixer panels, and if you're running multiple monitors, it makes it way easier.
You know, I'm already thinking about getting monitors now. I'm like, oh, I'm really digging this.
So
we're gonna have to have another room at the house for my audio room.
I got sucked in on Black Friday of this 47-inch wide panel monitor, it's 47 inches.
Got to get
wide,
a curved one,
and it was curved.
Yeah,
and I was like, man, that'd be great.
Well, the last place, the
$1,000,
dude, I was close to ganking one from the fucking my stupid ass job that I had before. Before I started the record store.
Should have.
Let's go try to rob them.
Oh God, they're
Don't
a
you
bunch
still
of
have the
fucking
key?
idiots. I do to the closet, I think, but.
So anyway,
now if anything comes up missing, guess what they're going to do is come to me.
I want to do this for real.
Yeah, I'm down.
We need
I'm down for any music projects right now.
Christmas Day. Let's do
I still got to do my thrash. I want to start a thrash band. I got to get Drag the Ocean done, and I think this is the key. This whole Logic thing.
We're
done.
Be
the key to it.
We have enough songs.
Yeah, but now I'm getting to where I can record them and send them to everybody to here's the music. Add to it. You remember how we were talking about doing the Dropbox? Us starting to work out of a Dropbox. I think we're almost there. We just got to talk Josh to getting Logic, and I think we're there.
Does he have a Mac?
I don't know.
Anyway, yeah, Drag the Ocean's done. We have enough material now. It's just fine tuning everything and then playing live.
Like the show that you mentioned on the 15th is very tempting. The only problem is.
Dave and I won't want to do 2 sets.
Y'all won't want to do 2 sets, and that would put. I remember last time we booked the show, and fortunately it got double booked, and we didn't have to play it. Remember how pressured we felt? Like just 2 weeks out, we're like, I don't like that.
It's like Dave and I said, if shit starts falling apart, him and I will just improvise for 30 minutes, turning it into an experimental band. You're in Denton.
Oh yeah. Is that where the show is? Is that Abbey?
Yeah, let me make that announcement. December 15th will be my first show with the Spectacle.
First show.
And it will be at Abbey Underground in Denton. With I forgot what bands we're playing with, but I'll be posting it soon. But that'll be the first show with them. I think I know all their songs except one.
That they're going to play?
There's one that's fucking
all of them.
Poser.
All of them, or the one that the one
like
the whole set, or the
whole set?
Oh, okay. I thought you went through their whole because Spectacles has got a lot of albums.
I've already finished Burn the Evidence. I know inside and out.
Yeah,
up and down. It's fucking Backstabber, man. That goddamn song. Anyway, the other thing is the day after the 15th. Are you down for going to Houston
for that festival?
I don't
have no money, man. If I had money, I would. Did you buy tickets already?
No. And I think the
They're
day
like
pass
$200 a pop.
It's $150 for a day pass.
What's all the fees and shit get tucked in there, nice and neatly? Looking at $200.
We're gonna get to see a lot of good stuff.
Did you see the lineup for the Music on the Range or Range Fest or whatever? The one up in Ohio.
Is that the one I?
It's like
linked?
4 bands I would see on that thing.
That's it?
Yeah. You want to go through it?
So you wouldn't see Tool.
In on Tool. Keep going down the list. I did this
Hold
last
on.
night.
It was annoying. It was in the middle of Stranger Things.
Do it.
Avenged Sevenfold.
Out.
Alice in Chains.
In.
Godsmack.
Out.
A Perfect Circle.
In.
Stone Sour.
Out.
Your favorite band, Breaking Benjamin.
Out.
3 Days of Grace.
Out.
Stone Temple Pilot. How the
Out.
fuck does
Seen
that
them
happen?
too many times.
How does that happen?
I don't know. I had questions about that too. If it's going to be a hologram, I'm in.
I'm in. Machine Gun Kelly.
Out.
Bullet for My Valentine.
Out.
The Used.
Out.
I'd see The Used again.
Eh.
Tech 9.
Out.
Under Oath.
Out.
You're out on Under Oath?
Yeah.
I thought you liked them.
Oathbreaker.
Baby Metal.
Out.
Black Veil Brides.
Out.
Asking Alexandria.
Out.
What?
That's such a bad band. I hate them.
Yeah.
I'd see
Keep
them.
going.
Dude, I've seen them a couple
You'll get
times.
to some stuff eventually.
They're good live.
There's just a big gap here.
I Prevail.
Out.
I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. Trivium.
Out.
Body Count.
In.
Quicksand.
In.
Red Sun Rising.
Out.
Baroness. Out.
Out. Totally.
In.
That's probably the one. That's the only band we'd get to see that day.
Andrew WK.
In.
Atreyu.
Out.
We Came as Romans.
Out.
The Bronx.
Out.
Senses Fail. In.
Out.
New Year's Day. What the
Out.
fuck kind of band is that? Immure.
The lead singer of that band's hot.
Of Immure?
No, it's New Year's Day.
The freaking
I was
New
gonna
Year's
say
Day.
Sopranos looking
The
kid.
Sopranos
dude,
kid from
fat
Immure?
dude.
No.
New Year's Day. She's a pretty lady. Look her up.
Okay, keep going.
I am gay.
Hawthorne Heights.
Out.
Turnstile.
Out.
What a gay name. Miss May I?
Out.
Code Orange. In.
In.
Power Trip.
In.
Dance Kevin Dance. In.
Wait, is Dance Kevin Dance?
Who is that?
Is that like the tap dance extravaganza?
I'm skipping all these little bitty
That's
bands,
about it. There's like
except
2 more.
I See Stars, Mutoid Man.
Mutoid Man, I'm in. And that's about it.
That says Animal Spirit in it, doesn't it?
I know. That's what I was wondering. I was like, that's odd.
Is that our Animal Spirits going
Can't
up there
be.
to play that?
Wouldn't we know about that?
Like a moth to the flame.
They play.
It says like moths to flames.
Oh, I thought there was going to be a special appearance.
All right. So now you give me this. Okay?
Wait, I wanted to look up tickets for that while we're ripping on it. Can you see how much it's going to be for that show? I guarantee it's not going to be worth my money to go to that show. I've seen Tool 17 times. Seen No. Maybe I've never seen Perfect Circle, but I'm not going to go to a festival to see Perfect Circle.
I saw them one of their first shows.
I think I saw them. Did they play Bomb Factory? Or not Bomb Factory, Bronco Bowl once?
I
think I might
they
have gone and seen them
did.
there.
I saw them open for Nine Inch Nails on Fragility tour.
This was a tour that they did with someone random. Like, it was them and, like, I don't know. I have to look it up. I could be lying, though, and I never
let's see
went.
here. Motherfucker. They took it down.
The prices? What's that festival called? Home on the Range Fest?
Rock on the Range. No, I was looking for the lineup for Saturday at Day for Night. It's good.
Oh, no, I know it's good, man. It's about money, dude.
It's good.
It's all about the money, man.
We'll go down there. We'll drive down there. We'll get loaded.
We'll do cocaine.
We'll come
We'll go
back.
to a strip club.
I don't plan
and
on
I'll be
staying
broke.
down there.
I'll be broke. We'll run into our buddy down there.
You're already broke.
If we do run into, if we do
We
have
will.
issues, we'll go to. I got a friend down there. We can go crash at.
I've got a couple of friends too.
I mean, we're talking Pretty Lights, Pussy Riot, the Jesus Lizard, Nine Inch Nails, In Vogue, Venetian
Never
Stairs.
gonna get it. Never gonna get it.
I think they're all on
never gonna get
Saturday.
it, Never gonna get it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I'm in.
All right. Well, let's wrap this up. Do you have any other segments you need?
No. We can do another deadly one.
You found another one already?
No.
Hey, I want to play this for you before we leave.
God damn it.
The cheapest ticket I'm finding right now is
For Rock on the Range?
$169. It's called Phase 3.
For Rock on Range?
Yeah, it's a weekend deal.
What's the one in Oklahoma? That's Rocklahoma, right?
Yeah, see, I thought that's what this was.
No, this one's up in Ohio.
This one's in Ohio, and
Rocklahoma's in Oklahoma. Right there north
But
of
didn't Oklahoma have
Seno.
another festival that they have now? Like a Union Underground?
Turn me on, Mr. Death Hand.
I was hoping you'd do it.
Turn me on, Mr. Death Hand! Is that Union Underground or is that Power Man 5000?
I never knew. I was like, what's going on here? Wait,
First time I heard it, I was like, oh, a new Power Man 5000 song. And they're like, no, this is a band out of San Antonio. I wonder if they play that along the river.
Remember Soak?
Yeah.
That's a name that...
Here?
Huh?
Were they from here or Austin?
They're from San Antonio. And
they were from San Antonio too?
Yeah, and they freaking came up here and would always open up for the Nixons, and you're like, they're badass.
They're fucking cool.
And then you had
gone.
Jesus Christ. Which, by the way, the Nixons are about to play a show with Slow Roosevelt.
What about Gravity Kills being from Denton?
I didn't know Gravity Kills was from Denton.
Yeah.
They're the ones that do...
I'm guilty.
You guilty too. Are they really?
That's what I heard.
What's this about these pictures I see of Ben playing with the Prodigy, too? Is he just pal around now, and every once in a while he decides he's going to play with rock stars? That's his new gig now, is you can rent Ben?
It was Dillinger Escape Band, Dillinger Escape Plan, and Prodigy.
Overseas.
In Japan.
Yeah.
Imagine that lineup.
Why is... So, but is... It made it sound... Oh, I guess Ben's not playing with them on a regular basis.
No, he just come out and play...
Like one song?
Firestarter or Smack My Bitch Up or something.
Oh. So it wasn't like Ben in Prodigy.
Yeah, he's not...
Okay.
Dillinger Escape Plan's not ending, so he can become a permanent guitar player in Prodigy.
Sorry, I almost started that rumor, Ben.
That fucker took a picture with my favorite person ever.
Your mom?
No. Fucking Lars Ulrich. I hope he blows his balls out.
Oh, Gravity Kills says they're from St. Louis, Missouri. Then who was it that was industrial like that from Denton? Was it...
I don't know.
Stabbing Westward?
No. Stabbing Westward was awesome, by the way.
What do you have to do?
What about...
How
can I obsess without you? That was a badass song.
It's not a bad band.
Good evening.
Okay, I got something I want to play you.
Is that Stabbing Westward?
This is a band we did play with. Royal Thunder.
The Relapse. Royal Thunder.
Who we played with at the Rail.
Yes, we did play
in
with
Fort Worth. We opened for
Very
these
cool.
guys. Chick was pretty hot. If I can say that in this day and age, she was very good looking. They were super nice. They were all in their little van. I think we shared some drinks and beers with them.
We shared a merch booth with them.
We shared a merch booth, and we talked with them, and they were super cool dudes.
I think Aaron went to that show.
Minnie Parsons is
Aaron?
the lead singer. And so she joined Mutoid Man and did this song, and I want to see what you think.
Ass buds, welcome to 2 Minutes to Late Night. Y'all like Royal Thunder? Y'all like Miley Cyrus? Guess what? You're about to.
I hope this loads. Oh my god, don't hit the wall.
Didn't August Burns Red do this?
And did it
way better.
Way cool. This is cool too, though. Wait,
Oh,
let that go.
shit. Hold on.
God,
it's
damn
buffering.
it!
She was about to get brutal.
I do. I need to get a direct connection to this here, so it's not working on my Wi-Fi.
I'm sweaty.
I'm gonna rub my tail on your face.
Please do.
Fucking. I hate the Wi-Fi. I need to get another one of those adapters for this.
Yeah.
So hardline.
Do you have the music?
You have a hardline over there.
Do you have a drop over there or a trigger for Price is Right music?
I do.
Why don't you go ahead and hit that?
Bum, 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 bum.
Well, it's been fun, boys and girls.
It's been fun. You'll have to listen to this later.
That's really potted
All
loud.
right, kill it.
Kill it. Wait.
We're gonna get sued.
Oh, damn it. My bad.
Damn it! It won't load. All right, we'll watch it after the show.
Okay, hit the
Anybody, go
Price is
watch
Right.
Royal Thunder Wrecking Ball. All right, so that's been us. We're done.
Spade
Send us
new to your
emails. Spade new to your pets and things.
Don't
Touch.
stick your pinky in that. Don't stick your pinky in that.
Don't do 3/4 of what we talked about on this show.
Why not?
And we're out of here. Good night.
Don't worship the devil either. Worship me.
Stop that stream.
YouTube?
Yeah, stop YouTube.